Hello, everyone, and welcome to SystemMagic Stream. As always, we're your hosts. I'm Visible Andrew, and this is Invisible Greg.
Hi everyone, I'm Invisible Greg today.
Uh, I guess Greg is currently he's fallen in another can of white paint, as you know. He is in a sense a ghost, which is very appropriate for our Canadian Spirits stream. Does Greg? No, actually, Invisible Greg does not know what the candle sponsor of the stream is,
I,
but there
I
is
don't
in
know what
fact,
only Andrew knows what the candle sponsor is.
yeah, but there is one though. Just to be clear.
Yeah, but we'll see if anyone wants to ask.
Yeah, like I can't reveal it till the time is right, but there is
Yeah,
one.
and DC, thanks for the resubscription. Welcome back to the stream. 8 months is insane. I can't believe we've been doing this so long, so
Yeah, we
great to
have
have
kind
you
of.
back. Also, yeah, Andrew, Invisible Greg, won't be able to see if anyone follows, so if you see anyone follow, you should thank them.
All right, I'm about 50-50 to thank them, I'd say, but
Yeah, if you're considering following and want to be thanked, you should wait till next week.
oh my god, that's an insane comment. Mm-mm. But yeah, okay, so
Or
so
you should
chat.
just follow and it's fine. If you follow and don't get thanked and let me know next week, just let me know in the chat. Be like, yo, I wasn't thanked. I will give you a special shout out.
Yeah, that's really I think the move, as it were. All right, so let's first get some nonsense out of the way. So we just came out of the U.S. regionals. People are probably aware of that. Our team Minnesota elitists, arguably known as Team SystemMagic, did pretty well at U.S. regionals. We had about a 63% collective win rate and 2 PT quals, which is pretty good. However, I did very poorly, so
Mm.
that wasn't great. However, Stock Green had a very high win rate, so that's pretty great. But
Yeah, you
so
won a lot more matches than I did. So
I think that's debatable, but I did win somewhat more. But the real talk of the RC, as I think everyone is aware, is the twin deck. So I've been in the lab hard at work on the twin deck. I'm probably going to play the twin deck in RC this weekend. The hardest part of the deck to figure out by far is the mana, and in fact, it may be too hard. It's possible no mortal could figure it out. See,
mm.
I actually have an absurd story about this. So I spent a bunch of time making this list, which I will now show in the like mana based playing tool online, only to realize that uh the mana base tool doesn't know that Fabled Passage enters play tapped on turn one, which is why my numbers were so good. So this list might need more work. After all,
And
I spent like an hour tinkering around the mana base tool to like with different land mixes to make it work, and only to realize this crucial fact today when Jarvis pointed out to me. So that wasn't great.
Also, just to be clear for those who are maybe not in the know, so this is a deck that came out of regionals that is a Grixis mid-range deck. It's really similar to red black mid, but it plays a lot of blue cards also. And the reason this deck is good is because of the combo of Archfiend of the Dross and Metamorphic Alteration, which is a weird card that forms an infinite two-card combo to kill your opponent. Um, or not infinite, but a
It's very
two-card combo that
finite.
turns any of their creatures into Archfiend of the Dross and then kills them in their upkeep.
Yeah.
And
So,
we would be playing this deck, except it's bugged on Moto and doesn't work.
oh, don't worry. It's also bugged on Arena to add insult to
It's
injury.
also bugged on Arena, and also Dig Through Time isn't legal on Arena, so you can't play it there either. But you can't play it online; it doesn't work, which is so funny.
All right. So the way that so the funny part about this combo. Oh yeah. It's bugged differently on both platforms, which is really nice. So basically, on Moto, when you copy things with metamorphic alteration, for some reason their triggered abilities specifically aren't copied, which means the triggered ability that like causes your opponent to lose the game just doesn't trigger. On Arena, it does trigger, but if the Archfiend is killed in response, your opponent lives, and they should die in that spot. So
We think we're like 90% sure. If there are any judges in the chat, they can confirm that.
I'm reasonably confident that what should happen is it uses last known information to check if the thing did have a counter on it, and then you lose the game if it didn't, which it won't in this case, so it shouldn't save you. I would say I'm about 90% sure of that, but yeah, it was very funny because I was playing the deck in my first event, uh, and I had this judge call come up, and I didn't know what the resolution would be. Like I just did the combo, and in fact, Sarah had told me that it worked the other way because apparently she had tried the deck on Arena where it was bugged. So I just had like misleading information about how my own deck functioned in the tournament that I was playing. But anyway, yeah, I'm probably going to play this deck. I'm not
Also,
really...
notably, Dig Through Time does not exist on Arena, so...
Yeah, I'm not too sure if it's feasible to create any mana base where you can cast Blood Harvester yet. It's possible I will give up on that task and just play a list much closer to the one I played before. That is much closer to the original list, but I'm not sure. I don't know. My general thoughts on the list are, I really, really, really don't like Planeswalkers in the sideboard, and I really like this card. I also really like this card.
Corpse Appraiser seeing non-standard play is just so wild to me.
Greg, it's just Rogue Refiner. Nothing wrong with Rogue Refiner. Also fills the art. It's actually doing stuff in this deck.
I know.
It's like better in this deck than it was in the standard deck to some extent. But
well, it should be. It's a harder format.
But anyway, yeah. So, you definitely cannot play Triumph in this deck, Azax. Yeah. But anyway, it's possible the mana base is untenable. I will update the chat regarding my progress on Grixis related events as this weekend approaches and my RCQ approaches. But today, as it's still bugged and we cannot play this deck unless we kindly ask our opponents to concede. Although we did consider the classic stream bit of we just play the deck and nicely ask them in the chat to concede each time we combo them. But we eventually decided that this would be funny for about 5 seconds. I don't think Letter Shredder would be good in this deck. I simply think that I have no interest in casting that card at all whatsoever. If I cut this card, I wouldn't play that card.
Yeah.
I have no interest in the bird. I think the deck's very bad at casting 2 spells a turn.
All right, well, we'll keep you posted, and once the bug is fixed, we'll obviously stream it. But I think it's time to go back to Spirits.
Anyway.
The main topic for today. Spirits!
So, So the first question is, why are we playing Spirits? Well, actually, in this case, there's an incredibly easy answer. It's because, Spirits won a lot, and we should probably get a chance. We're being asked what the candle sponsor is. Well, see, the first thing you should know is Greg doesn't know. So
I don't know.
To the surprise of everyone, this is the candle sponsor. There you go. This is a apple cinnamon spice candle from 108 Candles. So there you go. That's the candle sponsor. That's it. Now Greg knows it.
How would you describe it, Andrew? Is it nice?
I like this candle. I always like this candle. It's not too overpowering. It's pretty subdued.
My guess is this is the last showing for this candle. It's pretty small.
Yeah, but I just wanted to use it because I like it, so I did.
This is not a Target candle, notably. This is a candle that I used all the money I saved by buying Target candles to buy some more expensive candles from a local artist. Shout out 108 Candles in Minneapolis. Anyway, that's the candle sponsor. No Stock Green, why live? We've streamed a lot of Stock Green recently. There's a lot there for you to watch. It's time for us to try some new decks.
This is not a stream where I do nothing but stream Stock Green. That said, I did 4-0 a prelim today with Stock Green on a whim. But,
nice.
Change the candle sponsor.
Change the candle sponsor while I'm gone.
Candle sponsor is going to be disabled while I'm in charge because I do not believe in changing the candle sponsor. I've even given every sponsor their own full amount of airtime, It's really more a matter of principle. But anyway...
You can punish me by changing it a lot of times when I'm back on Monday. I'll be ready.
So, we're going to try streaming the deck that has the highest rate at the RCs, which is Spirits. Honestly, my team basically disrespected and disregarded Spirits, and therefore we didn't test it very much, which was maybe foolish. I'm not really sure. It did have a very good win rate, and I think it makes some sense. I think that Pioneer's at a point right now where basically everybody was like, fuck red-black. Oh, thank you for the description.
Yep. And hey, BLJ, thanks for the resubscription. Welcome back.
So, basically, I want to try Spirits because it had the highest rate at the RC, obviously. But okay, sorry. Bring back that game thing I was saying before I forgot all this stuff. Here's the deal.
Oh, at this great question, PLJ. What do I think about the PGA Live merger? Andrew, do you know about the golf drama?
Oh, yeah. It was on Magic Twitter.
It was on Magic. It made it to Magic Twitter.
Yeah, it did. There were some bits
Yeah,
about
I
it.
mean, it's incredibly insane, and basically my thoughts are like, I want more details, because there are no details at the moment, but it's very funny.
Yeah, I don't know what it really. I don't really know the full implications of it, but I believe it's what inspired the hypothetical question about the Saudi Arabian Pro Tour.
Ah, okay. It definitely did. I haven't been on Magic Twitter in many days.
But yeah,
I also thought it was a troll post when I saw it.
uh, what would you say that would mean, Jesse? Uh, but yeah. So anyway, basically, okay. Wait, I've been talking about Pioneer a little bit. We'll get back to nonsense in a moment. But okay, I think what happened at this RC is basically this. Everyone and their mother was like, fuck red black. They were like, no, seriously, fuck red black. So there were all of these anti red black decks that people were playing in much higher numbers than previously. Like a lot of red black sack, a lot of 5-color incarnation, a lot of BTL, like all this stuff. And all of those decks then lose to kind of the same set of decks. The decks that exploit the anti red black decks did very well at the RCs generally. And one of the decks that exploits those decks is green, obviously.
Yes.
But another deck that exploits those decks is Spirits. In fact, Spirits comically laughs at people who are doing things like spending 4 mana to cast Fire's Invention as their play for the turn. Like, come on. And so basically Spirits is, in general, good against basically every Pioneer deck except for red-black, which is close but unfavored, and some forms of kind of blue decks with lots of kill spells can be good against it. Basically, decks with critical massive kill spells are good against it. And there just aren't that many of those beyond red-black. So, yeah, it's not great against aggro either. That is true. Like, mono white is unfavorable. Although, I've actually played mono white against Spirits a lot, and my main opinion is it's very close. You'd rather be on the white side, but it's far from a blowout. I have lost the Spirits surprisingly.
Hey, what was Red Black's what was Red Black's percentage at the RC? How many
About
people played it?
22%, something like that, I think.
Okay.
I mean, it might depend on whether you're using like combined RC data versus US RC individually data.
Sure.
Something in the 20s.
Okay, so that's still quite high.
Yes. Well, basically like okay, yeah. Kane says low 20s. Yeah. That's what I think.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if Spirits is good against Convoke either. I think it probably isn't but I haven't played the matchup that much. Mostly I just think that Spirits is good against kind of a pretty high percentage of the field, so I'm not shocked that deck had a really good win rate.
Also, I want to say I didn't know how much I wanted in my life to be a Magic the Gathering streamer where we just talk about Magic the Gathering while our chat talks about golf. But man, it's really great.
Yeah, I really don't know what's going on at this point in the chat. I've completely lost the thread. But
It's great.
yeah, so anyway,
If anyone has any golfers that I should play in my fantasy golf team this week, I take all suggestions.
no, like legitimately, if you name a golfer in chat today, Greg will put that golfer on his fantasy golf team, no questions asked.
That is accurate. I have made a team, but I will change it for you.
Offer can only be redeemed about 6 times, though. So
Yes.
keep that in mind.
Yeah, I'm in a fantasy golf league. You get to pick your golfers every week because it's through DraftKings. You have like a limited salary, but you can play any golfer you want. So, let me know.
Oh, and I guess really quickly for anyone out there who isn't familiar with Spirits because you haven't been paying attention to Pioneer in the last 2 years, basically this deck is fairies. That's it. That's my summary. It was very detailed.
Didn't you say Invasion of Gobakon is unplayable in Pioneer, Andrew?
Oh, I still think that's likely to be true. However, I decided to copy the list unchanged.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I really do not like Invasion of Gobakon. We tested it a lot before the RC, and our eventual conclusion was it was bad in all decks that we tried in. Yes, all of them. Yes, even the deck you're thinking of. However, maybe in Spirits is the exception. Some people were saying that, again, specifically like Creativity did some good work. I don't know. I'm pretty skeptical, but we're going to try it. Oh, and thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. But yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
great noticing of the follow, Andrew.
Oh
10
yeah,
out of 10. I'm so proud of you.
I'm way on noticing the follow. But anyway, yeah, Gabagool. I would say that much like Bogart Shenanigans before it, about half the reason to play Invasion of Gabagool is you get to say Invasion of Gabagool. So there is that.
That's nice.
Um, but yeah. Uh, anyway,
Oh, also,
so
someone said Tiger Woods. I don't think he's playing this weekend. You need to name
mm,
a golfer that is playing in the golf tournament that's happening this weekend. Unfortunately for you.
why do people keep asking about Baby Gronk? Look, Bob and Cheese, I took this list with no changes from the Canadian RC, and I'm not about to make changes until I play any games about it. Oh, and thanks for the follow. Yeah. Um, but yeah. So basically, like, I guess I don't have that much more to say. For the good, I do actually think that Catilda's very good in this deck. I could easily see main decking it. I just didn't change anything because I did not feel confident enough about making changes to this deck without playing any games. Like I assumed this Skyclave could easily be Catilda, for example. Like we just swap that out, but I don't know.
Bryson DeChambeau is a very funny answer because he currently can't play on the PGA Tour because he's playing with the Live Tour. So he's not eligible, but notably they're about to be merged.
Well, it sounds like that problem will resolve itself then, Greg.
Well, perhaps.
All right.
Sergio Garcia is also not an eligible golfer. That interview is really unhinged. Anyway, I think it's time to play some Magic, Andrew.
Yeah, I mean, we could just make this a fantasy golf stream, you know, if that's preferred. But also, I named the deck Canadian Spirits, and I like that it's ambiguous which spirit I mean.
Nice. Andrew, you've been asked for the candle sponsor.
Oh, it's still this 108 apple cinnamon candle. It has it. This is it. This is the candle sponsor.
I think it's from someone who wasn't here when you said what it was before. People do come and go from the stream.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think it's unpatriotic to play
I'll
Canadian?
check to see if he's playing. Also, you have to show us. Luke List was gonna play this weekend, but he is out. He has stepped out of the tournament for some reason.
All right, there's a Lotus for you all, Lotus hooligans in the chat.
What's our favorite Canadian spirit? That's a great question. I don't know of any Canadian spirits. They could be ghosts or alcohols.
Yeah, that's a good question. I was gonna ask, do you think that Casper is Canadian? That's why he's so friendly.
The question, how many chatters does it take to name one professional golfer, is very funny.
Yeah, 5-color midrange. What does that mean? Is that BTL or something?
Probably.
I assume 5-color midrange is pretty good. It looks like BTL, yes. BTL is an example of an anti-red black deck that I assume is quite bad against spirits. I assume we keep this hand. It's not
it looks
very
kind of mid,
good.
but we gotta keep it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it has a lot of spirits in it, so I do like that part. Yeah, but wait, BJ,
I'm here. I'm just invisible in the theme of spirits.
you say Casper is canonically from Maine, and my response to you on that is Maine's part of Canada. So there you go. That's why
they revealed Karuga, by the way. Chat pointed that out, even though we didn't notice it, as always.
I mean, I assume Karuga Fires is heinous against spirits, so for the record, chat, we were actually considering streaming Karuga Fires today. We still might at some point, but like we looked at its win rate graph from the RC, and what the win rate graph from the RC said about Karuga Fires is that like of every deck in Pioneer, it has one close matchup. All the others are blowouts, and its win rate averages 50%. And we were like, off that. I
Mainly, we think that if
this,
you're
right?
looking to play Fires at a local RCQ, it's a fine choice, but like you don't really need our help. Just play it, you'll be fine.
I mean, I think I should, but it's a little interesting, right?
Oh, sorry, I was talking about Fires, but I want to play the Phantom.
Oh, okay.
What 2-drop are you afraid of from their Karuga deck?
I was wondering if it could make sense to wait not to cast it with Slip Out the backup in case of Leyline Binding, but that seems pretty like marginal. I think we probably should just jam.
Yeah.
My thoughts on Mono Green, it's great. You should play it. I don't have like I don't say Mono Green did great at the RC. Like Mono Green ain't going anywhere. We did not really talk about it, but yeah, just to talk about it really quick, I think you should play. I think Mono Green's a great choice. 54% win rate. Nothing wrong with that.
Any changes from what you played?
No.
Good.
I think Agontro's Shackle Ice is good here.
I love it.
Yeah, like
Nice.
I'm not off Mono Green. It's just like Greg and I are not very interested in having a stream where all we do is stream Mono Green 24/7, 8 hours a day. If that is what you want, then you can check out Azax's stream, which by the way is fictional. So our stream is not that though. I cannot counter this, right? Nope.
You sure can't.
Mm-mm.
Wow, your loss to Mono Green was to the card Transmog Wand. That's very funny.
Oh, I mean, obviously Transmog Wand is great. Who would ever doubt Transmog Wand being good? I mean, that would just be an insane thing to do. I think we can all
There's
agree.
no way Andrew removed the command, right? Oh yeah, he sure didn't.
Oh, I definitely didn't. Okay, so I assume I should alpha here, right? I could tap down the stupid goblin, actually. Actually, they're not dead in 2 either way.
Well,
Wait.
they might be if you get to slip out the back.
Oh, that's true. I do like slipping out the back as well. So
I
maybe
would jam, I think.
No. The slip out the back argument is pretty convincing. Because we can just jam a slip out the back too, right?
Yeah, if we're gonna do that though, I want to play Odawara.
Yeah, I think we should play Odawara.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I love to transmog Wand. Oh, yeah, my position on green has not changed at all. Look, I'm never going to be swayed by my own results because my own results are anecdotal. I mean, that's probably untrue, but I try not to be swayed by my own results because I know they're anecdotal. I think that, like, I usually try to use vibes and big data and logic more than just, like, I did poorly at a tournament, deck obviously unplayable. Like, I don't know. I lost some close matches. I think I ran cold in some spots. Such is life. Nope. This is quite a commentary, Dom. Really deep insight. By the way, congrats on the finish, Dom. I'll take this opportunity to say that. Elishnorn. I mean, that doesn't actually do anything.
Yeah, you can make any game action you want other than drawing a card.
All right, I'll let Elishnorn resolve.
Okay.
And now I should do this?
Yeah, I think so. Don't we win if we do that?
Yeah, that is what I like about it the most.
Okay.
How about 7?
Jesse,
Man.
you're really in a mood today.
Jesse is certainly in one of the moods of all time, yeah.
I mean, I'm here for it, but you know.
Oh my god.
Is it because I'm not there? Does that change the vibes?
Yeah, I think Greg not being here really reduces the wholesomeness of the stream, and Chad is just really capitalizing on that. Do we think I should do you think we should board in Skyclave in this matchup, Greg? What do you think?
It seems pretty good. I don't know what to take out.
Well, I suspect Slip Out the Back is just not very good here.
Yeah,
right?
I mean it's good against Leyline Binding, but not much else.
I mean, yeah, like that's a pretty limited set of cards, I think.
Chat wants you to hide the screen sharing message.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Azax, that's a good one. I like she destroy my evil, so I destroy evil.
I don't want to bring an Invasion of Gobakhan. It doesn't seem very good.
Yeah, I don't really want to either. I think this is pretty reasonable. I think
so
mostly
we
we
just
should
brought in Skyclave and Destroy Evil for 2 slips.
Yeah. Is that unreasonable?
No, that makes a ton of sense to me.
Yeah, like I think Gobakhan is better against people who have like substantial numbers of wraths, or against like creativity, or maybe against like Greasefang where you could take the Barhelion so they can't discard it or stuff like that. But it doesn't seem very good in this matchup. Yeah, it does fit. Well, it certainly does something versus Lockdown, but not exactly the thing you'd like it to do, per se.
Yeah.
It certainly makes Lockdown cost 2 more. Although, as we affectionately referred to Invasion of Gabagool in our testing, mostly the card is 1 white, do nothing, in this matchup and also all other matchups.
Nice.
I want to mulligan this hand. I think it's terrible.
I also want to mulligan this hand because it's terrible.
Great. Good talk.
Okay, I want to mulligan it because it's bad. It wasn't terrible.
This hand is pretty interesting, I think.
I think I want to keep.
I mean, if we keep, what would you say we should tuck?
Either Spell Queller or Shacklegeist.
I guess I think it's probably supposed to be Shacklegeist just because Spell Queller is so good if we end up getting to 3 mana.
Yeah.
But maybe that's not the right way to reason. Maybe we should keep this and just like try to win the entire game on 2 mana.
Yeah, it's an invisible Greg kind of stream. It's because I'm a spirit.
Yeah, Greg famously is the spirit.
Yeah. But I'm actually right there. You can
Okay,
see
I
me
think we
right
should tuck
now. I'm
Spell
just
Queller.
covered in white paint.
Yeah, I think we should tuck this. What do you think?
Oh, no. Yeah, I guess so.
All right. So,
Also, Shacklegeist doesn't seem very good in this matchup.
well, it's not, but I don't know if we should board it out. It still just does the thing.
You joined a particularly deranged part of Twitch chat. Yeah, you did. It's because I'm not there.
Yeah, as far as we can tell, the only thing that was ever holding Twitch chat in check was the like just unparalleled wholesomeness of Greg. And as soon as that went away, Twitch chat just went nuts. So,
Yeah. Can you read the card Mausoleum Wanderpants to me? Never mind, it's dead. Oh wait,
well,
it's not dead.
Well, I'm gonna counter this.
Nice, that's huge. It's instant or sorceries, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay, but now things are a little interesting. I mean, I guess I think we should probably just play 2 Spectral Sailors on their end step. Right?
I wish we had Spell Queller.
Yeah. But you know.
I guess so.
I also like that puts the fear of God in them because they don't know that we don't have, like, you know.
Lofty Denial, yeah.
Yeah.
Ari, that's a great comment.
Well, Azax at some point was in a coffee shop playing, what do you call it?
Magic
Playing the Pioneer
Gathering
Showcase.
Online. Magic the Gathering with digital objects.
Yeah, Magic Gathering online with digital objects.
Okay. You want a chains?
I don't really want to chains because I don't want to waste my chains.
Slam it.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a no gamble, no future angle, right? They
And
have
also,
Binding Up.
like, yeah. If they respond with snare with same thing, it's a disaster.
Well, yes, but what are we gonna do about that? Maybe we should just attack. I mean, I kind of think they have it, right? Like, their deck, there's only 2 instances they could possibly have.
Okay, I like jam.
Wait, I'm saying maybe we should not jam.
Sorry, I meant jam by attack. By jam, I meant attack.
Okay, I also like attack, yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry, my claim of jam was ambiguous. Really, I meant that I like, on my toast, I like to put jam on it.
That makes sense. Okay, they just did nothing. I don't know if that was strategic or if they just didn't have it. I'm not really sure. Lockdown. All right. So I could snare this. And if I snare this, they don't have anything up, actually. Right? Because they don't have green, so their land bindings cost 2.
Slam it.
Yeah, I assume so. I do generally respond with that makes sense, following statements that do... Oh, well, okay, apparently it's resolving. Following statements that do or do not make sense, yeah. I try to have
This isn't even that bad, right?
It's not. It's Shacklegeist.
Yeah.
I mean, we can just play Shacklegeist with intent to next turn Curious Possession with Rattle Chains, right? So
yeah,
that's pretty nice. Mm-mm. God, exact. The hotel staff member really makes that particular story. Oh, can you imagine being that hotel staff member? Oh, I'm truly embarrassed on their behalf. Okay, so they did have the binding that one turn. That's unfortunate.
But they didn't play it because of the lockdown. That makes sense.
Yeah, but I think we're still just fine, honestly.
Yeah, agreed.
Jam, right?
I think, yeah.
I mean, we're definitely losing, I think, but we're not Dobbs or anything. Because they're okay. The thing is, they're gonna play Krug and draw 2 cards, but then we're gonna put Curious Position on Supreme Phantom, and then we won't need like we'll kind of recruit the Karuga cards pretty quick, and then like maybe
Yeah,
we
I'm
can
kind
win.
of worried they'll do something else like fires then Karuga or something.
Well, that would be a beat, certainly, but hmm.
Man, I miss when we were on the play. This deck is so good with the play. What kind of jam do I like on my toast? Great question. Um,
Greg, I have an objection.
Honestly, big fan of grape jam.
Yeah, I have a
Grape
pretty
jam is
stringent
great.
objection. I would like to state that I do not think that is a great question.
Why not?
It's certainly a question. Maybe it even rises to the level of a good question, but no shot is it a great question, you
But
know?
I said, okay, I feel like if someone says to you, I love jam, and then you say, like, it's a reasonable follow up.
It is a questionable time, yeah. That I can't argue with.
Look, Andrew, I'm trying to get better at communication. Don't judge me.
Oh no, not communication. Oh. Okay, so they're not casting their Karuga. Should I not cast my Rattle Chains?
Probably not.
Yeah, let's just untap.
I don't know what they have, but they are a fires deck.
Yeah, I think we should just hang out.
I love hanging out. To be fair, PLJ, I am passionate about everything I talk about.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is just like Greg's. It's a Wednesday passionateness. It's not
Yeah.
really turning up the notch from his average passion level,
The
as it
issue
were.
is I wanted to do the classic thing of saying Greg's passionate about ham sandwiches, but I feel like ham sandwiches are pretty comparable to jam.
Okay, wait. So now I'm gonna respond to this with the chains
Okay.
because it gives itself hexproof, so they can't then binding it, nor can they like draw a dispute, play an untapped island, and counter it.
Okay.
So
We
it
do
plays
have
around
3
everything.
mana up for the dispute thing, but
That's fair, but still.
yeah, I do probably sound less energetic, but I promise you I'm not. I guess I'm a little sleepy because I've been chasing around little kids all day, but that's fine. Because
Okay,
I'm
I want
visiting
to
my
not play
nieces.
this. Is that okay with you?
Why?
In case we draw a Spellcaller,
Oh, okay, good point.
and I just don't think the 1 damage is all that important. I mean, it's a little important, but it's not very important.
Jam is far superior to a ham sandwich, but I feel like, if someone's really, really, really freaking passionate about ham sandwiches, it's not out of their range for them to be passionate about jam.
I have a follow-up to this discussion, Greg.
Yes.
So I would
tell
say
me.
that I would rank jam above ham sandwiches, but certainly below a nice French dip.
I see.
How would you
A
say you feel
ham
about this
sandwich
statement?
with jam. Now we're talking, baby.
Okay, I think we're deadish now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty down to take some legal game actions.
Yeah, okay. Maybe we screwed that game up. I don't know. It was pretty involved, but I assume we sideboarded perfectly.
I think I like how we sideboarded.
Do you want to board out Shacklegeist in any number for anything?
We could board them in for Catilda. Is Catilda good?
It it's not that good against. Wait, I was actually thinking maybe this.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, I think.
Jesse, I don't. You might be right, but I don't. I'm not sure I understand why. Wait, really? I don't think that's true at all, Dom. I assume the Goblin matchups are when they have like Brotherhood's End or Supreme Verdict. Like when the flip side actually does more, which like whereas here the flip side kind of does nothing. I mean, it grows your guys obviously, but doesn't do much. I want to mull this. This hand never wins.
Me too.
Oh God. I mean, we have to keep this, but it's not.
We have
good.
to keep.
I mean, I assume I just.
Tucking. Okay, that makes some sense, I think.
Yeah, I want to just tuck Skyclave, I think.
Yeah. It's fine, we'll draw one.
Well, okay, Dom, I might be underboarding Gabagool in because I think Gabagool is a terrible card. But see, the thing about that is that's because it is a terrible card. So
I see.
Does Jam include PB&J? No, I would say that PB&J includes Jam, but Jam doesn't include PB&J. That seems pretty self-evident to me. Yeah, but Jesse, I think the chain's protection ability was pretty likely to be relevant in that game. I mean, I understand we did not actually do it successfully, but like there were a lot of turns where if we had drawn a land, the chain's protection would have been super big. Okay, so what is drawing the Supreme Random change? Anything?
I don't think so. I think we just...
I think we should pass, and if they do anything, we queller it, and if they do nothing, we queller anyway.
I think that's true. I would queller a jam sandwich.
Well, we certainly are less likely to have it, but I think not that unlikely. I want to do it, yeah. Right?
Yeah, do it, do it, do it.
Flash 2, 3.
It's really the best mode of spell queller. We're gonna blow them out with our one of Destroy Evil so bad.
I guess I should just pass again.
I love passing.
This time, if they do nothing, I think I'm gonna waste mana and play Spectral Sailor, right?
Yeah.
That Gabagool is for the Yabba Dabba Doo matchup. That makes a lot of sense.
I mean, that's well known and obvious, I think.
Jesse, I really expected a more elaborate joke there than just you straightforwardly saying that you love passing. But is that because you're a team player, so you don't like to score yourself, so you prefer to pass? Do I play Curious Obsession here?
I would like to play Curious Obsession, I think. Right?
I mean, I think so, but I don't think it's going to go well.
Well, we still have Snare up.
Oh, wait, you're right. Okay, never mind. It's great.
Okay.
Baleful Mastery, huh? I mean, yeah, I'll counter that. I mean...
I guess we could just draw the card.
No, I want to... I think it's worth countering.
Yeah, okay.
Like, if we counter this, then we'll like, get the card back immediately. Oh, okay, well, you know, that is just fine.
I wonder if they boarded out their fires.
They definitely do that sometimes. All right. So Karuga was picked up. Okay. Well, now we can play Supreme Phantom with, and then leave up Spell Color, I guess, right?
Yep. Ah, that's why they play Baleful Mastery, because it works with Karuga. That makes sense.
Yes, yes. Oh, I understood that part. They don't have a lot of options per se. Okay, I think I should probably quell this.
I think so too. Though I'm scared.
Oh, I think it's reasonable to be scared, but I think this is definitely the play. Because I just think it's pretty likely they just can't play another spell if we do this, right? Well, okay. That's not my favorite. But on the plus side, they won't be able to cast any more spells.
Yeah. Ari, this
Because
is not a common Greg L. This is a common invisible Greg L.
that is true. Eh? Eh? Any curious obsessions?
Can't they not respond?
I mean, they
Don't they
can.
have fires in play?
They could activate as some sort of ability.
That's true.
They certainly can't cast any spells, though. Yeah. Okay. We got Slip Out the back, at least.
That's not awful.
Yeah. Hmm.
Andrew, would you say in general you're good at playing this type of deck?
It's not my strength. Why?
Okay, me neither. I feel like I always struggle with decks like this.
All
We
right.
still get the obsession, right?
Yep.
Nice.
But I don't like the part where they get 4 cards.
Yeah.
Use Supreme Phantom's ability. Thanks for helping, Zax. As always, Azax providing those helpful tips.
Do you ever win games in which you spectrals? Oh no, that's so rough.
All right. Well, our opponent has 7 cards in their hand, which is definitely not my favorite.
It's okay. Who needs cards in your hand when you just always draw the good ones?
That's true.
You can only play 2 a turn.
I mean, our opponent is drawing greater quantity of cards, but I think we might still be able to win, actually, in a bizarre twist of fate. Because, like, okay, so we're ahead in the race, and we're drawing 2 a turn, and, like, I don't know, they can only play 2 a turn, and we can play as many as we want a turn, and we can, like, start drawing with the Sailor, maybe? I don't know, we're kind of getting something going here. All right, and now we just slip out the back again.
Yep.
Really happy listening to board these back in. I guess they never should have come out.
It's probably better. It appears to be better in post-board games, too.
Yes. Well, okay. Toesmere. So does that mean they gain 3? Is that what happens here?
Or is it countered?
No, apparently it's not countered. Apparently they just get 3. Well, yeah, I mean, when you say Kenrith or similar, would you say that? What would you say the or similar is?
Do you think it's Toesmere, Friend of the Wolves?
I don't think that's that similar to Kenrith.
Locked in was really bad against resolved fires, huh?
Yeah. Anyway, let's jam.
Nice.
I mean, our raising odds here, I think, are pretty decent, though, right? Like this is.
And they do have 11 power on the board.
Well. Yes. They don't have Cavalier Flame anymore. Yeah, the newer lists don't have that kind of thing. All right, well, I think we should play all our spirits, basically, right? I mean...
Nice.
It means we lose the Resolve Lockdown, I guess, but, you know... I guess maybe playing this one isn't needed, because then we can leave up... Oh, actually, I guess it's complicated.
Oh, B Bolter, that makes me so happy.
That's an insane commentary, B-Bolter. Uh,
I mean, you can't not follow her, you know?
God, I'm wondering how we can play around lockdown, but I guess the basic answer is that we just can't. I think Max would jam everything here.
Well, if Max would do it, it's got to be right.
Max would say they don't have it and play both his cards, I think.
Yeah.
Your opponent, oh, wow, Azax, that's an insane stat.
Wow.
By the way, chat, at this time, I'm going to take this opportunity to share a nice story from the RC. At the RC, I played one stock green mirror, and I resolved Karn and Stone Brain something in both games, and I lost both of them. And in both of them, if I had named the other thing, I would have won. But also, I think the things I named were right. So, sometimes you scoos and sometimes you booze, I guess.
Yeah. That's brutal.
So, I guess I can block with Ma's Wanderer, huh?
Wait, are they...
Well, maybe I shouldn't, though. 5, 8... I mean, we have lethal on the board. Maybe I should just take 11?
I think 11 and 9 are no different.
Okay, let's take 11.
I want to hope their 6 cards are lands and try and win.
Okay, I'm in.
Maybe that's foolish, but...
No, I think it's reasonable. But anyway, so like in game 1, I stone-brained Storms because my opponent had 2 cards in the bin, and I was pretty worried about dying to a chain of them. Uh-oh, they tried to Bone Crusher.
Double stomp? Oh no, I'm so sorry, I was wrong.
They haven't had it yet. They just played Sulphur Falls? Why are they playing Sulphur Falls? Oh,
They're just playing Bone Crusher. Are they dead?
It appears that we have won. I mean...
They could have Otawara?
They could also have Touch the Spirit Realm, as chat points out. But... I mean, we just jam. I mean, that's... What are we going to do about that? Beseiju the Curious Obsession. Okay. That doesn't save them, right?
It appears to not.
4, 10, 12. Yeah, I was like, did I miscount this? Okay, cool. So,
maybe we should have drawn a card to try to find a spirit to make it one more off the Wanderer.
Well, what exactly does that play around, would you say?
I guess nothing.
I think nothing.
Wow, I can't believe we won that game.
I mean, I think it's a very bad matchup for them.
Sure. Oh, and that was the match. Let's go. I mean, 1-0, baby.
We are 1-0. Yes. But so anyway, I stone-brained Karns, and then my opponent just on their turn untapped and cast like 5 or 6 storms, and I lost. And then in game 2, I stone-brained Karns because I had a really wide board of like 4+ power creatures, so I thought I could easily beat Storm. And then my opponent, basically each game they had the thing I didn't name, so you know that wasn't great, but it was pretty interesting. My opponent also did miss at some point in the match deterministic lethal. But you know.
That's brutal. How did Dallas go? Well, I did not go to Dallas, but I am in Texas now. Fun fact.
I did poorly in Dallas, although our team did pretty well. Again, our team had about a 63% win rate, which I cannot be sad about. I think that's pretty good.
Shout out Team SystemMagic.
Are we officially going with SystemMagic, or are we going to force everyone to rebrand?
We are, yes. What does Prairie Stream mean? Is this blue-white?
I think it's just blue-white, yeah. Blue-white normally pairs some of a Prairie Stream. Yeah, it's definitely just blue-white.
Oh, it's small blue-white.
It's small blue-white.
Embarrassing for our opponent, really.
Alright, I assume I should just Sam Shacklegeist and beat, right?
I love it.
Like, Spectral Sailor is sort of the best card in our hand, right? We kind of want to slow roll that.
Yeah.
Look, chat, the thing about late arms is actually very bad against spirits because as you can see, Mausoleum Wanderer doesn't have any arms.
That's true. Nor does it have any pants, which is why it's Mausoleum Wander Pants.
Now, Shackle Guy, now Spectral Sailor on the end clearly does have arms, so Spectral Sailor is vulnerable to late on arms.
Also, I'm really upset that no one in chat is telling me what this deck is. I just don't know.
Greg, what do you think the play is here?
Jam, go.
Okay, so you like the most straightforward line possible.
What? Oh, do you want to animate the vault?
I was thinking about playing Spectral Sailor main phase ending the vault and smashing, yeah, but it's probably maniacal. So I guess I think we should just attack.
Like, what are we gonna do if? What are they gonna do if they just attack?
You're right. We should just jam. They could just verdict us. Was the answer.
Yeah, that's the scary thing.
We should probably jam. They could also.
What I want chat to know is, for a while, my brother, like way back in the day when it first came out, had a commander deck with the card Maelstrom Wanderer, and he pointed out that it didn't have any pants and decided to call it Maelstrom Wander Pants. And this name stuck in my friend group, and whenever anyone played Maelstrom Wanderer, it was called Maelstrom Wander Pants. And really, there's no good, better lore than that, but every time someone plays Mausoleum Wanderer, I inform them that it's Mausoleum Wander Pants, because it doesn't have any pants.
Thank you for that unhinged story, Greg.
I feel like that's one of my most unhinged stream stories, but we're sticking with it.
Azax, to respond to your commentary, I actually think that the comment you just made suggests a misunderstanding of fairies.
Greg is the hero we need in response to that story. Is that just, I love my chat, you know?
because actually I think fairies involves quite a bit of tapping out main phase and also tapping out not main phase. What do I do now?
Oh, we really should have thought about this outcome before alphing.
I mean, should we have?
We could just let it resolve.
Is that really the play?
No, we should probably counter it and be sad if they verdict us.
Well, yeah, I think we should counter it. I guess I think we should Geistlight snare it.
We have to snare it, right? Because it's a disaster if we quell it and they verdict us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because the verdict will resolve is the main issue.
Max would quell it. That's true.
I don't know if
also,
Max would
everyone
quell
should
it.
know that all my stories are wholesome.
All right. Well, this isn't my favorite game state I've ever been in.
I wonder if we were supposed to hold the Spectral Sailor.
Yeah, maybe I didn't consider that.
Just to not overextend into a verdict.
I mean, I'm definitely open to that having been the play. I'm not too sure.
I guess we're not really losing, are we?
Well, I mean, they have 6 cards in hand, but somehow the game state is palatable. I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm going to keep bashing this Mutavault, though.
Yeah, and we're going to quell an Emperor.
Oh, yeah. I'll quell anything that moves at this point.
Nice.
Do you realize it would double our clock?
Yeah.
I guess actually that's fine, huh?
I don't think that moves.
Like, it's just like, what does Deluge do? Nothing?
Gives them more cards?
Yeah, but when has anyone ever lost a game of Magic to having less cards than their opponent, you know? Does our opponent not realize that the person who hits 0 life first loses?
Yeah, I mean, our last opponent drew so many cards and still lost, so...
I guess one thing is we are not in a great spot against the card Teferi. Although, on the flip side, Teferi doesn't actually do anything to mutables. So
Yeah, it would also be pretty unhinged, I think, for our opponent to tap out for Teferi, but
oh wait, you're saying that? Oh shit, Jesse's right. That was a punt, I think.
I'm just not sure. Yeah, Jesse is right.
Well,
I'm
maybe
not
it
sure
wasn't
it
a
was a
punt.
punt, but
Oh god, it's very complicated. Maybe we need the Queller to counter more impactful things, even though they don't get the deluge back in that spot. Okay, I'm gonna let this one resolve too. I guess at this point, I think we're pot committed. What do you think?
oh man, maybe we should quell this.
No, I think we should not.
Okay, don't.
I don't know if
I
I can
also
provide.
love the tank. The tank is so good.
I don't know if any of this matters.
Like, what are they digging for? I don't even know.
I mean, they might have been digging for lands on the first one, but the second one probably not.
Oh, true.
I definitely didn't know it was a free counter the first time, but I want to be clear the second time I did know that it was a counter, and I did not counter it.
Thanks, Azax.
I don't think they're digging for that in the sense that they already have that. I mean, this isn't not a blue-white control mirror.
They probably have like 8 laydown arms in their hand. Are they about to discard?
Yeah.
That's embarrassing for them.
Oh my god.
This stream made for a very pleasant gym session. Wow, you go to the gym very late.
Yeah, this is quite the gym time, as it were.
No judgment. I'm all for unhinged gym times, but I'm just pointing out that you go to the gym at a somewhat unhinged time. Why am I a ghost?
It's to celebrate spirits.
Blue-white spirits.
Well, actually, see, the key to... Wait, I'm going to play Spellcaller now, right?
Yeah, it's time.
See, the key to no one seeing you at the gym is that if you're invisible, then you can't be seen at the gym. Nor can you be seen in any other circumstances.
I only go to gym classes at the gym, and they don't have those at unreasonable hours. But if they offered some at unreasonable hours, I would attend them. If they were like, Quicken...
Look, I don't know what spells about to be put on the stack for. Oh, Lane Arms? They're going to Lane Arms the Queller?
They're going to lay down arms. Most people don't want to be in the gym with other people. When I'm going to just the gym, I agree, but gym classes are great with other people.
Well,
also, something you should know about me is I prefer to do all things with other people.
Yeah, the thing about the gym is that for Greg, it's any activity.
Yeah, and any activity is better with more people. When you go to the gym, you want to hit on Greg. Don't hit on people at the gym. It's not the place.
Exact. Why did you make that comment?
Me? I don't know. I think that's a common thing. People don't want to be hit on at the gym.
Do you think that gyms don't want to be hit on in the gym?
No. If their name is Jim, you're allowed to hit on them at the gym.
All right. I just wanted to clarify.
Also, if their astrological sign is Gemini, you can hit on them at the gym.
That makes sense as well. I'm sure Gene would approve that comment.
Yeah. Friend of the stream.
No. For anyone not aware, this is a bit. If you're wondering if it was a bit,
yeah.
It's a bit.
Andrew, can we talk about which astrological signs are friends of the stream? Like, Leos are obviously not friends of the stream.
Wait.
Pisces, easy friend of the stream.
Why is this happening? Good beats, Kane. It was a good run.
What are Capricorns? Is Capricorn a real astrological sign?
Yes, Capricorn's a real astrological sign. Come on, Greg.
You didn't make that up.
What do you think Hydras are, Greg?
What do I think? Who is?
Hydras. Common astrological sign.
Oh, no.
See, Greg, you revealed a key weakness to me there, which is that you don't know what is and is not astrological science.
I think I've named all the ones I know.
All right. Well, as you should, as you're probably aware, there is a constellation known as Hydra. Are you aware of this?
Capricorns are the flyover states of astrology is a great comment.
Oh my god.
I do know Virgo because that's me.
Would you say our stream is now about astrological signs, or
what about Sagittarius? That's one, right?
This is the current candle. There it is.
What is it, Andrew?
Oh, it's apple cinnamon spice. And
what
you will not be
brand
changing
is it from?
But yeah. It's a 108 candles.
Nice. For those who don't know, we're normally unofficially sponsored by Target candles, but this is a nice example of a non-Target candle. Sagittarius is the best star sign. That one feels made up too.
What should I do here? Attack them?
Concede?
No, I'm good.
Where am I? I'm in Texas.
No, he's actually a ghost to celebrate spirits.
Spirits. Ooh, I am that Supreme Phantom. Aren't they all made up?
Yeah, it is still more made up than any other one. Okay, let's concede. Now, I've had enough.
You're now off it? Okay.
Yeah, the Shark Typhoon was enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think in this matchup...
How's Jeff? He's good. Thanks for asking.
How's Jeff? Oh, wait. That's someone who actually knows Jeff. Brian, it would be way funny if you were asked that and you were only aware of Jeff from the stream.
Texas was last week's thing. Yeah, I'm behind on the times.
Wait, so I think we should board an Invasion of Gabagool.
Okay.
I don't know if any of the rest of this is good.
My flight to Texas was canceled, but I decided to take it anyway, just 5 days later.
Do we think Slip Out the Back is good? It seems kind of bad to me.
Yeah, I mean, they have like laydown arms and stuff, right?
That's true. I guess you can also like fizzle one rank imp trigger. But see, like, this has to be good though, because this destroys temporary lockdown.
Yeah, that's true.
It's sort of nice counterplay against Verdict. I guess it's pretty
good
nice.
Against,
all right.
Like, you can quell a Verdict and then slip to protect it.
Maybe it's just a board out Rattle Chains angle or something like that. Not the Rattle Chains. I meant Shacklegeist. Not a board out Rattle Chains angle. Board out Rattle Chains being unhinged. I apologize. I mean, then we have 2 slots. Do you think they're like the third Slip Out the Back Catilda's maybe? Like, I like that this comes back and hits hard.
Yeah, that is good. I mean, it doesn't hit that hard.
Yeah, we also could like board in some announcements.
I kind of like some announcements, honestly.
You like a nice two announcements?
That makes some sense to me.
I mean, I like it clear. I think that's not unreasonable. Okay, I'm down.
Do it.
Shouldn't it be...
By the way, the comment that my flight to Texas was canceled and I decided to take it 5 days later, to be clear, was a lie. I'm just here visiting family. It's just a coincidence that I'm in Texas after the RC.
No, it was a conspiracy. I'm gonna keep this, I think.
In Tuck Island?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I think I should maybe play Mutavault on turn 1.
Love it.
Just in case, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Also, Azax, I think that should be she announced on my wedding till I celebrations. But anyway, who's counting?
I feel like I've been lying on stream a lot today.
No, this is actually the typical amount. It's just usually it's not so obvious that it's
well, because I have an awful poker face. So normally when I lie, you can just see how blatantly I'm lying. But since you can't see me, you don't know.
Do you like chains here?
I
think so, right? Because this is actually kind of a good one later on.
I mean, like, if we knew they had Censor, I would play the other one. But
we haven't seen that card, so I'm not going to just put it in their deck. Because not everyone plays it. All right, attack for 2?
Yeah, and then I want to play Wedding Announcement.
I think so. I doubt they left in vetoes, right? So, like, I don't know if we're about to learn if wedding announcement is a scam or not against blue-white. So stay tuned. Is
Nice.
wedding announcement a scam? All right.
The quicken list don't play censor. That actually makes a lot of sense. Sure.
The comment, I assume that was sarcastic, obviously, Brian. But if that's obvious for some reason, you could feel free to explain.
Would you would you say that because we can't see you, my time is now? My time is now because it's any time.
Do I fire up Mutavault here?
I
guess
do
so.
want to draw a card.
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah.
Do I not
Yes,
like Invasion of Gob in mono white? I do not like it. I believe it is bad in mono white and bad in Convoke, and you should play 0 in both decks. I am fairly confident about both statements. My team spent a lot of time testing both of them.
Reminds you of a famous story about a math professor. Is it me? Am I the math professor? Can I get some like green eggs and ham vibes about your thoughts on this? Like, do you like it on a train? Do you like it on a plane?
I would not say I like it on trains or planes, no.
Do you like it with a mouse or in a house, perhaps?
I should play the sailor here, right?
I think so, yeah.
All right. He's giving us a lecture, writes a theorem, and says this is obvious.
Oh, yeah, that is a very classic math professor thing to do. And to be fair, I've probably done it before.
All right, I think I should not animate Mutavault and attack. And I guess I probably should also play a blue land, a Mistgate pathway, right?
Okay, I definitely want to play the blue land. We could animate the Mutavault and attack.
But I don't think that's good. I think I'd rather draw a card.
Oh, yeah, okay, good point.
Okay. The claim that not having fingers prevents you from doing math is clearly absurd. You can do math as long as you have a brain. All that is required to do math is a brain.
And a positive attitude.
Wait, I want to draw a card in response to this, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Well, we sure do have a lot of lands, per se.
Yeah, a few too many, if you ask me.
Disagree that a positive attitude is necessary for math? Well, you've never met Greg then.
You should know that for me, a positive attitude is necessary for anything. Especially eating jam.
I think it's less clear if it's necessary or more like it certainly occurs.
It's a real chicken and the egg situation of all things I do.
All right, let's slip out the back our Spectral Sailor.
Sounds great.
What shall we do with the Spectral Sailor? What shall we do with Spectral Sailor? What shall we do with Spectral Sailor? Slip him out the back.
Nacho Girl is right. It's impossible to count without your fingers, therefore you can't do math. That's just true.
Wait, Nacho Girl is a great username. Curious Obsession?
Yeah. And I think I don't want to play the Phantom. Well...
Why are most people doing it? I don't know. It's a new hot card, and people like new hot cards, and they don't like the news that the new hot cards are bad. Yeah, I think we should do nothing.
What about playing a Fountain?
Yeah, tapped, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe untapped. In case we draw 1 mana thing and want to cast it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Also, I don't think we want to do this right now, but something we could do is to bounce our own wedding announcement.
Oh, that's true.
I don't think it's that good, but it is possible. Like, I think we should just draw a card, right?
Even though it puts our invisible shields down, because we could just untap.
I want to draw the card, I think, because
I'm pretty worried they're gonna kill our thing if we draw a card.
But Greg, it doesn't put our invisible shields down.
I guess that's true.
The counter let's pay 3 cost 1 instead of slip at the back. So from our opponent's perspective, our shields are still up. Like, obviously our shields are fictional in any case, but I just think if we're trying to represent response, like, this is the play we'd make if we had that thing. So, like, I don't know. I guess it turns out our opponent is responding, but I don't think that this makes sense from them, by the way. Like, if they were gonna, like, we still have one up, so...
Yeah.
Should I bounce my announcement and play it for our turn?
Whoa.
Thoughts?
I think, yeah.
It kind of seems great to me. Have you ever announced a wedding, gotten to the actual, like, celebrating part of the wedding, and then been like, actually, we're unannouncing it, and now we're gonna re-announce it?
Well, do you know why? It's because the wedding got moved to Odawara, the Soaring City.
That's the new venue? That makes sense.
Uh-huh. They were just like, quick, stop this wedding. We secured the venue Odawara for like a month from now. And therefore we're having a wedding there instead.
Okay, let's play Supreme Phantom, I think.
Okay.
And then I think we should attack our token at the Wandering Emperor.
Yeah, that makes sense. If they could make a 3/3 shark, but I don't really care, I think.
Yeah. Also, the Wandering Emperor is apparently now named AJ8, according to Moto, so keep that in mind.
What? Oh, what?
Ready for the questions. This is a common
I'm
rule
so upset. I have so many further questions.
All right, what would you say your further questions are? Ooh, the Quickened Verdict. Savage Quickened Verdict. All right.
Wow, it's brutal out here.
Would you say that's what Olivia would say? As her
Friend
personal
of the
friends?
stream, Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Because she's a Pisces.
Is she a Pisces, Greg?
I don't know. I took a 1 in 12 chance. I'm gonna Google it though.
It's definitely not 1 in 12 if you don't know what some of them are. Because what if I told you there were 13?
Like definitely 12, right?
You have to assign at least some probability mass.
Oh my god, she is a Pisces.
Wait, really? Oh no.
This is my favorite moment of all SystemMagic.
Greg, I do not believe that.
This is the best thing that's ever happened.
Also, we are losing.
I'm so happy.
It's not great when our 22 land deck draws less lands than or draws many more lands than the 27 land deck. But you know what you're gonna do.
Yeah. I can't get over this. For those who don't know, Olivia Rodrigo is a friend of the stream. It's very important.
Well, I can't attack. So I won't.
Hall?
Yeah, because of Hall.
Mm.
It's fine, we'll just hang out.
Okay. Oh, man. Now we just need to learn that Olivia Rodrigo has ever played a game of Magic the Gathering, because then Andrew will owe me $100.
I will owe Greg $100 if anyone here can produce convincing proof that Olivia has played a single game of Magic the Gathering. Noted celebrity Olivia Rodrigo, of course.
Yeah.
It can only be described as a classic and extremely hinged bet. It was very hinged.
Uh-huh.
Not to be confused with the sequel to the popular dating app Hinged, which is very hinged.
It's just Hinge, by the way.
I think we should attack Wandering Imp.
Yeah.
You have played Magic with Olivia Rodrigo. Exacx, I don't believe that, but if you can provide convincing evidence of that, then I'm willing to accept it and pay Greg his $100.
Yeah, the app is just called Hinge for the record. It's not Hinged.
Or, sorry, you're right.
We need an impartial Alan Wu to settle the bet.
Kane can vouch for me. Would you say that Kane's word would be considered convincing by an impartial Alan Wu? Because all disputes are settled by an impartial Alan Wu.
I mean, Andrew, it kind of seems like I've just won the bet.
We can contact Alan. I'll call him up. I'll just say Kane and Ace, two people make this claim. Be aware the original claimant was Azax. Would you say this is convincing evidence? Are you convinced? Are we in the game?
No, we can't. There's no way we're in the game.
Okay, I want to double counter it.
Same.
We're betwixt the game? Alright. I mean, weirdly, I actually do think Spirits, despite the fact that, like, historically, Fairy Style decks have been good against blue controlling decks, weirdly, I think in Pioneer specifically, Spirits is not very good against blue decks, broadly defined. Mostly because the card Strike Typhoon is a huge issue. For just, like, many reasons. Or if you prefer many reasons. Would you say you prefer that?
I would always have raisins than prefer raisins to reasons.
Should I Ganja this?
No.
Because you don't think it matters?
I think it doesn't matter.
Alright.
Maybe that's foolish. I just kind of think...
Well, no. I mean, I think that it's possible that we're going to need to take down a shark at some point. Okay, well, we were sort of rewarded. I mean...
Yeah.
We're rewarded in the sense that we have no more spells or creatures or ability to win the game.
Mm.
But we would have less of those things had we not made the play that we did.
That's true.
This game is not my favorite one we ever played. If I'm being honest. Okay.
Ooh, I'm glad we have this Igandro.
Yeah, we were just Omega rewarded for our play.
I mean, it's my favorite game we've ever played because it's when I learned that Olivia Rodrigo was a Pisces.
Wait, I'm gonna force this through.
Yeah. Thank you so much for making this clip.
Alright, so 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana? Okay, so we can Iganjo and draw 1, I guess?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we should just draw 2 and take a hit from it. Alright, let's draw the first one. I think we should draw the second one.
Okay.
I just don't think we're going to win this game by not doing so. Oh, nice. As the famous saying about Spectral Sailor goes, one good Spectral Sailor deserves another.
Famously.
That's the saying, Greg. Oh, well, I cannot counter that.
Dang.
Alright, then it resolves. However, if they attack with Brimaz, I can flash in Spectral Sailor and eat the 1/1.
Which I think I want to do. Well, I guess they could have another lay down arms.
Yeah, I think we should still do it, but...
Okay.
I don't know. We're just, like, behind enough that... I think we just gotta...
I don't know. It kind of seems like the 1/1 doesn't matter, but...
Well, we're at 15. Like, we're going
Would you say that's a high number or a low number?
I mean, I think it's not that high, is kind of what I'm saying.
Okay.
But...
Have you considered that there are an infinite number of numbers?
Okay, let's draw a card.
Sure. Before you hit 15.
Alright, I think now we should attack. Should we attack to Fairy or their life total directly?
Kind of seems like their life total, but...
No, I think
I
you're
don't know,
right.
maybe that's foolish.
I think it's not foolish.
Okay.
I think we should attack their life total directly. It's what the
Nice.
Pharaoh would do, Greg.
There are only very few monsters can do that. Well, that's a good point, Nacho Girl.
But you could actually consider there are also an infinite number of numbers within one of 15. Okay, well that really is not allowed to happen. Let's counter it, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Would I say this?
Azax, I don't understand this comment, but I do understand it, and I love it.
I think it's very straightforward and logical, actually. I think this is one of Azax's more logical comments.
I mean, I assume Elemental Hero Rampart Blaster can attack our opponent's life total directly. Do you think they're going to play a Shame land here?
That would be great.
Oh, could we have gone for lethal in the air with double counterspell backup?
Well, no, because this famously gives other cats lifelink. This is a cat. So the answer to the question, couldn't we have just done that, is no. Our opponent would have gained much life. Which is easy to miss, and I don't blame you for not remembering that Regal Carcol's actually a lord of cats. But it
Wait,
is in fact a
I
lord
think
of cats.
I do want to go for it here.
Yeah, I think so too.
With single counterspell backup.
Yes. And this is why I didn't want to Gonjo, as chat's now asking, because I do think we should just go for the throat here. Like, it's just not that unlikely to work. Oh, they're going for the... Oh, the make disappear, though. Savage make disappear, because we can't pay for both.
Yep.
All right, well, that gets us, I guess.
That, for the record, in case chat's wondering, that's what happened to me.
Oh, is that someone cast make disappear casualtied on you, and now you're invisible, Greg?
Yeah, I could pay 2 for the normal half, but I couldn't pay 2 for the second half. Therefore, I disappeared.
I mean, we're kind of going off with Spectral Sailor, though. Like, I guess I'm going to attack them for 2 again. Like,
makes sense.
I don't know what their hand really is, but we're not that far from winning. Oh, hey, Zach. How's it going?
Our opponent is playing Cat Tribal. Oh, is one of their cards Kahira?
They definitely picked it up at some point, right? Because it's not in the
I think
zone.
so.
So I guess the answer must be yes. Okay, so this costs 1.
So I guess we should pay 2?
Yeah, I guess so. Like, I don't know why this is happening or what's coming, really, but I'm down to pay 2.
Check.
I mean, and now, like, our opponent's actually kind of in a weirdly bad spot. Because, like, yeah, they're tucking Teferi on the Maz Wanderer to not take lethal. Like, I mean, that's fine. I mean, now the Brimaz is becoming a problem.
Oh, wait, I think we're dead to Hall.
Oh, shit. Wait, we are. Did we punt? I guess not really. I guess all roads kind of led to here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, should we inform our opponent that their Hall is neither a cat, dinosaur, horror, or elemental, and therefore their companion is illegal?
Yeah, we should. I'll start typing that out in the chat, but actually it's too many words, so I'm not going to.
Disaster. Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't know about that game. I felt like we put up a really good fight despite having a pretty bad draw. So I feel kind of good about it, weirdly. But maybe we should have played differently, like, very early in the game. I'm not sure. Like, not played the Spectral Sailor. Because admittedly... and to answer this, sorry, I missed the question here in chat. Does Loft check upon cast resolution? So I think Loft is intervening if, so the answer is both. But I'm not 100% sure. Yes, it's an intervening if.
Yeah, I think Azax is right about just resolution, by the way.
Oh wait, really? Oh, is it not? Is it a regular if, not an intervening if?
Like, I think if you
Uh,
play it and hold priority and create, yeah, Azax is right. I think intervening if is for triggers.
no, I mean you can have an intervening if on everything. I mean that like that doesn't make sense. Um, but I guess, oh no, maybe it does. Hmm.
Because an
Is there?
intervening if is about it going on the stack and resolving.
I guess you're right. So maybe it is only for that. Also, I love our opponent's username, by the way. Do I think my opponent's playing Ambuscade? Of course. They wouldn't lie in
Yeah.
the username.
I mean, I didn't come here to mulligan this hand, by the way. And here I mean Austin, Texas.
Would you say that you came to Austin, Texas to keep this hand?
Yes.
Or would you say you came to Austin, Texas for unrelated reasons?
Nope. I succeeded in my goals.
Is this hand good versus Ambuscade? What if the Ambuscade resolves and they get their spell back?
Oh no, is it green black wolves?
I mean, I don't know how our deck lines up against Green Black Wolves.
I bet green black wolves would play ambuscade.
Yeah, that is fair. Famously, wolves are good at ambushing things, so it's very on theme. Oh, is it just Greasefang? Is that what we're up against? Famous 49% deck Greasefang. Nope, Cruel Celebrant. No idea what's going on now.
Wow.
Okay, I want to play land attack for one and say go.
Yeah.
And then we can just do
If
the
they had played Greasefang E cards, I would want to play Shacklegeist, but...
Well, I'm still not sure I would because we can just Geist Slaying the Greasefang.
Oh, that's true. Good point.
It seems like just passing and playing at like permanent instant speed is like pretty appealing this game.
Yeah.
I think it's just Cruel Celebrant Greasefang. Uh... How should we respond to this?
Kind of think we should let him do it.
And what happens if they take Rattle Chains?
Then they're not going to cast a spell, and they wasted their turn, and we wasted ours, and it's fine.
But what if we just play Rattle Chains?
We could play Rattle Chains. I think that's pretty sane.
Like, are they really going to cast a 2-drop spell that's just, like, so terrifying we can't beat it? I don't know.
Yeah, okay, cast Rattle Chains. And since I'm a spirit, you should give me hexproof.
All right, I'll target Greg.
Ooh.
We'll see. You can't tell chat because you can't see Greg right now, but if anyone out there happens to be some sort of,
Hex
expert, you can currently attempt to hex Greg, and what you'll realize is that it will not work. He's actually going to be proof from them.
Yeah, Kane is right. Because I'm not piloting, the Thoughtseize still resolves. I just unrelatedly have hexproof.
Well, yeah, but like, just for example, if anyone out there has a voodoo doll of Greg, if you try to use it right now, you'll find it's ineffective.
I am 6 creatures, actually. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, this thing has reach.
You can attack with the chains.
Yeah, I think I'm... Well, wait. I think I should not do that, should I? Because I can just Shadow Geist it later. Well,
okay.
I want the flash.
Yeah. Oh, right. I forgot about the flash.
So I just want to pass.
Pass sounds good.
I want to be clear, chat, that I appreciated the notification that has reach. Because it is an oft-forgotten ability of Stonecoil Serpent, for sure.
Levi, I really appreciate the comment that I have a lot of spirit.
She Speed Force on my... Azax, what does that even mean? Also, this is really, really, really Jesse's fault. But anyway.
I think it's a reference to the classic CW show The Flash, of which I've seen almost all of the episodes.
Well, I mean, I do know what the Speed Force is, although I've certainly never seen CW use the Flash. But mostly, I would say my knowledge of DC is limited to encyclopedic knowledge of the DCAU and nothing else. But, to be fair, the DCAU is simply amazing. So,
Ooh, I have a lot of knowledge of DC, the city.
wait, what should I do to this?
I would spell queller it.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. I don't really know where this is all going, but I don't really like where it is all going.
Huh? Do you want me to tell you where it's going?
Yeah, we're currently playing some spirits here. Canadian spirits, to be exact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, for those who don't know, it's going to Cleveland.
I doubt that. All right.
It's always going to Cleveland.
So here I think maybe we should main phase Shacklegeist, tap the Stonequill Serpent, and attack.
For 4?
Yeah. Thoughts on that?
Okay.
See, this is actually a common instance of something that is true in Magic in general, which is people who often think that because they can cast spells at speed, they should. But they forget that often the main phase is the best phase. And this is one of those
really
times.
Good phase.
I think our opponent might be playing like some sort of Rally the Ancestors brew, but I'm not sure.
That makes sense.
We certainly don't know for a fact what they're playing. The main phase is your favorite phase? Well, I wouldn't go so far as to say it's my favorite phase. I'm a big fan of the cleanup step.
It's no untap.
I love the cleanup step. Sometimes you get priority there. Morph. All right, Morph is going on the stack. Should I counter Morph?
I don't think so.
All right, I'll let Morph resolve.
I would like to officially guess that this is Grim Haruspex. I would like to also say that in all of SystemMagic, I'm not sure we've ever played against Morph.
Yeah, that's true. Although, when there are cons flashbacks drafts, we will probably stream them.
Wait, do we want to play Mausoleum Wanderpants?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if... So real quick, cons draft hot takes. The key to cons is actually one simple trick that your doctor won't tell you about, or whatever, the doctors don't want you to know about. And the trick is very simple. Draft Teamer, don't draft Absian. Nice. That's the one simple trick. Anyway, I want to put this on Spectral Sailor, I think.
Isn't Spectral Sailor like one of our better cards right now?
Okay, Moz Wanderer.
I want to put it on Rattle Chains.
Okay, you're right. It doesn't show a 2/2 at all. Well, actually, on my screen it keeps switching between this.
Yeah, it's been switching a lot on my screen. And to be fair, what they can see is your screen, Andrew. So.
Yeah, I know that, but I like to phrase it as my screen. After all, it is my screen. Although, actually, I think this monitor is owned by Greg, so arguably Greg.
That's not true. It's yours.
Oh, it is? Okay, my screen, as it were. Wow, great draw.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're going to be able to defeat Absian's stuff.
It's now time to start. Oh, I was right.
I think the collective prediction of Grim Haruspex was pretty good. Yeah. Can you be a special desk for a cons flashback draft?
Did you know at my first ever RPTQ, I asked for Oracle text on the card Grim Haruspex?
How would you say that went for you?
Well, my opponent had a morph with a single swamp up, and it was the only card I could think of in the format that they could flip up, and I was afraid, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't dead to it. So I asked for the Oracle text, and my opponent rolled their eyes and conceded.
X is 0? Okay.
They're cycling their Hangerback Walker.
I mean, it does a bunch of stuff, but it's fine.
Well played from Greg. Yeah, it's because I'd played a lot of this draft format, so I racked my brain for morphs their thing could be for 1 black, and this was the only one I could think of, and I just wanted to read the card to make sure I didn't lose to it for some reason.
Well, couldn't they've had one of the ones that like you reveal a card to flip up?
um, yes. I didn't think of those.
All right, I just want to be clear that Greg, the story here is there were a bunch of options and Greg thought of some of them.
Calm down. We got a well played from Greg in the chat, and you're just gonna take that away from me.
Oh, I'm taking it. I'm taking it all the way. I want to submit.
Yeah.
I don't know if Submit the Back is good or not, but they probably boarded some removal, like, Mm-mm.
I also want to be clear that had I gotten the answer of Grim Haruspex, I might have started asking for Oracle text of more cards. I was just getting started. Eddie, to answer your question, we're playing this because we think Blue White Spirits is a great meta choice right now.
Well, it also just had the highest win rate, so
right, that too.
It's not like some flaming hot take. It's like we trust the results. All right. Well, this seems like keep.
It's not a good hand, but it's a keep.
I mean, this is a 6 though. Like we have to keep, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we'll simply draw a 1-drop on 1, and then on 2 we'll draw a Curiosity.
Nice. Ooh, what sleeves do we use for in-person tournaments? That's a good question. I usually use either just like Ultra Pro mats or Dragon Shields.
I only use Dragon Shields because I am an elitist old school pro, you see. And it's important to keep that on theme. Oh, yeah. Wait, something just happened. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated.
Oh, nice.
All right. Well, our opponent now has Elias Course to totem. I think this is very likely to be rally. I think pass here, right?
I think I like that.
Well, I guess maybe that's wrong. Because I guess maybe we could try to use this to fizzle a kill spell at some point, but also if we play it, then our self-convenience and speed, so it's more resilient to kill spells. Wait, what do you think? I actually think it's kind of close.
The other choice is Phantom?
Yeah, just like Phantom Go. Maybe actually
Zach Kagan's right. You do have to be careful with Dragon Shields. The issue is I think they're like I kind of feel like they can't play many kill spells.
I think we should slam Shacklegeist.
Okay, do it. What you're noticing, Eddie, is that when Andrew is given sleeves, he uses them for value. And at the Pro Tour that he won, they gave everyone sleeves to use.
Yeah, basically, I won with Demir sleeves because I identify as being Demir. See, Greg, everybody boards in kill spells. It doesn't really matter how bad or good they are in their deck. Yeah, I don't really have that many sleeve opinions. I just always use Ultra Pro, or I just always use Dragon Shields like I always have, basically. All right, now I think we should play Hallowed Fountain Pass.
Definitely.
Do you think we can?
They must be planning to go infinite somehow, right?
Do we think we should rattle our opponent's chains until we Lofty Denial?
Yes.
Okay. I was just trying to,
I no longer think they have company because we've now seen Thoughtseize and Fatal Push.
No, they just boarded those in. The companies are still in.
That's so many company misses.
Greg, has that ever stopped anyone though?
Good point.
I don't assume that people do. All right.
Okay. They're definitely going infinite.
Let's counter that.
Wait. Don't counter.
Oh no, I see. All right.
Let's pay the one.
This is I think very bad. Because
we just lose 2 and they draw a card.
And they gain 1.
That's not that bad.
That's true.
Up to 2 cards in hand. What are you afraid of?
Yeah, I guess it's probably going to be okay. I mean, I'm
I mean,
mostly
if
afraid
you
of the...
just chain hangerback walkers for days, it's bad. Okay, well, there's another one.
I mean, I'm pretty worried that's just like what their deck does, though.
Yeah.
Like when you say they just chain hangerback walkers, like what if they just have like a lot of hangerbacks, so that's their thing?
They just have 2 cards in it. They can't keep going forever. They're gonna play some lands.
What if they kept going forever though, Greg? Like, God, can we not attack with his rattle chains now? I'm not sure we can.
We need to block Elias.
I think we should block.
Okay. I think you're right.
Like, I know how to do racing math, and the thing about racing math is that 17 is much more than 11. Few speak of this. So I'm gonna let them attack, I think.
Yep, I agree. So wait, do we think this means they have another Elias?
Maybe, but we'll just counter if they do.
Okay, sure.
Because I'm just gonna block and then in declare blockers flash in something. Like, I think this thing.
Okay.
And in fact, I guess after I flash the thing in, I can then tap Cruel Celebrant. So, you know.
For fun?
Yeah. And profit.
Ari, that is the best comment you've ever made on our Twitch chat. There are 3 numbers between 11 and 7. It's great.
Which 3 would you say?
Oh, how is the Pioneer format in your area and is Standard dead at your LGS?
We don't really have an LGS. I think that
this is a good question, but yeah, we basically only play RCQs, and they're currently Pioneer, so I want to counter this, I think.
Yeah. Like, I don't fully understand their deck, but it seems like things that draw cards when they die is a key element, and also a 3/2 is pretty annoying, in fact.
But yeah, I mean, the Pioneer RCQs have been very well attended recently.
I mean, I think Pioneer RCQ season in general is going to be a WotC hit at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
It appears they're going to rally the ranks and one-shot us. That does seem to be their plan.
I mean, or rally the ancestors, right? They could rally anything, right?
Mimic, I think we would have countered it if they mystery morphed it.
Well, I'm going to kind of assume all their morphs are Grimharu specs at this point. It just doesn't seem like they have a lot of morph variety, as it were.
God, you're going to get so owned by this. They're going to get you with a different morph.
I don't think I am.
Ooh, Zaxium is a nice comment.
I think that the Zaxium of choice is that you get to choose a deck for each tournament, but it's only allowed to be one of mono, green, and neo form.
You get to choose a deck for each tournament, and then Greg gets to ignore that choice.
Oh, let's play this on Shacklegeist.
Yeah, I love it.
And then I think I can just attack with only Shacklegeist. I think trading 1-for-1 is maybe bad for us.
I do like that 5 times 3 is 15.
Oh wait, that's a good argument. Let's bash.
Okay.
I mean, probably we'll get in a little more damage at some point, so it won't end up changing the clock, but you never know, I guess. I would like to draw a card. I mean, I suspect that whatever combo deck they're playing isn't very good against Blue-Eyed Spirits. Blue-Eyed Spirits is usually good against combo decks based around, well, really anything. Greg, do you have any idea what would be beeping in your apartment in your absence?
Beeping in like where you are?
Yeah.
You hear beeping?
I heard a beeping, yeah. So wait, should I let this resolve? Like, I'm not sure it matters.
So, okay, here's my question. If they played Hangerback Walker, would you counter it?
Well, if I'm letting the resolve, I'm basically claiming no.
Oh, they just have cruel. Ugh.
So like each thing they play then will draw them a card and drain us for one. So in order to kill
I
us, they
think
need to
that's
play
fine.
10 things, which seems
I think let it resolve.
yeah, I think so too.
I'm just not afraid. Yeah, they're right that smoke detector is the likely answer, but
Maybe Greg made a
maybe I
bomb.
made a bomb.
That's a very logical theory, Azax. Greg is noted for his bomb making abilities. That's
Mm.
why in college they actually
Someone set you up the bomb, and it was me.
see famously in college Greg was known as Bomberman because both of his love of the video game series Bomberman and for his skill at making literal bombs.
Mm.
How do you say you? Well, okay, I guess I'll let that resolve.
Yeah. Aw, thanks, H-Fang.
I have a question. If Greg is the bomb, who would you say set him up? Um.
Mm. Ooh,
All
that's a
right.
nice drop.
Let's attack for 5. I think.
I also like how Thoughtseize puts them to a multiple of 5.
Yeah, it's a really nice feature of the Thoughtseize.
Ooh.
All right. Well, that sure blocks,
Mm-hmm.
and it's also a crocodile, as I believe that is a creature type. So,
Who could know?
all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, chat.
All
I
right, we're
hope
back on the board against, that deck. Ooh, Levi, that's a nice comment.
well, he could still be a bomb. He just wouldn't have a fuse.
I just have a really, really, really long fuse.
I mean, have you ever seen Greg tilt off at people who play Neoform? I mean, he could go off at any time. Famously, that's one of the few things that really pushes his buttons.
Yeah, that is true. Also, people who whine about Pioneer being a bad format. I did have to get off Magic Twitter this weekend because so many people were whining about Pioneer being a bad format, which is one of my biggest Magic pet peeves.
What's my take on Gruul vehicles? I understand that some people did well with it this weekend, but I still think it's bad.
Well, I finally liked one of your tweets. Wow, I just don't spend that much time on Twitter. It's not that I'm not liking your tweets, it's that I just don't really like tweets. But yeah, I think Gruul vehicles, if you can guarantee that you always have Llanowar Elves on one and you never ever draw Llanowar Elves otherwise, is a great deck.
Well, yeah, I sort of think some of its issues are fundamental, as Greg's alluding to. Like, it's just like elves are very good for an incredibly limited time frame. Also, I think the deck has this issue that many of the decks that exist to exploit red black incidentally exploit you. Like, people playing beats up mid range the archetype basically all still beat you up, which isn't great. I think this hand's a sneak, by the way.
Nice.
Um, and I
I
don't
was
like.
just gonna call it a keep, but yeah.
Oh, I think it's better than a keep. Magic Twitter is pretty exhausting. So, what would you say? Would you say it's more or less exhausting than the average Twitter? Is my main question about that.
Also, Azax, another thing to know is that if SystemMagic has ever liked one of your tweets, it was almost certainly me.
Well, yes. Look, it's very. Greg and I have a well-established relationship. I only use the SystemMagic account to retweet stuff, and even then, I mostly let Greg do it.
I'm going to see what tweet I liked. Oh, it was the tweet about criticizing people who hate on Pioneer. Nice.
Yeah, so on the subject of things that people hate on a Pioneer...
Azax, that was your best tweet ever. Anyway, keep going.
Wait, what was the tweet that Azax tweeted that was his best tweet ever?
It was like, person who hates Pioneer is so sure that when they go to Barcelona in 2 months, they'll love Modern.
Oh, that was a banger tweet, yeah.
Because famously, I like Pioneer and don't particularly enjoy Modern.
Well, I do think it is unhinged how much people talk about winning the role in Pioneer, when I just think like it's so important in all formats.
Yeah.
That would be I would say the part of it that gets me the most. So okay, I think I want to play Supreme Phantom, but it's a little complicated. So the issue is if we don't play Supreme Phantom, then we have nothing up because well, I guess we have Force
Yeah,
Spike up.
you're right. Because they'll kill our thing with the thing.
Yeah, and if we play Supreme Phantom, I think the most likely outcome is they'll just kill it. And if they don't kill it, I'm not sure I'm sad. I don't know. Obviously, if
Yeah,
they
I mean, the only reason to not do it is they appear to have mulliganed really low.
they multi 5, yeah.
Okay. I think I want to jam.
But
Play
I
the
just think
Phantom and attack for 3.
I just don't think that's that great a reason though, because like it just feels to me like I don't know. If we don't play it now, what are we gonna do? Not play it again next turn?
Yeah.
Like when are we going to play it then? It just feels like the answer is almost never. But
wow. I mean, that's got to be good for us.
I mean, it
I hope
is.
they drew Stomp.
Well, I think what our opponent just did was a punt. I think our opponent definitely should have just sacked their Harvester on 1/1 before they did all this.
Yeah.
But whatever. I think I should deploy Odawara.
Agreed.
All right. And then give our opponent a beating for a whopping 3 points.
Yep.
Oh, Spirit of the Labyrinth. Nice, Levy. Nice. You love a nice Spirit of the Labyrinth. I mean, yeah, see, when chat talks about Commander stuff on Twitter, I often feel like they're living in another universe. Because I would say I only see Commander players when they have unhinged responses to like, normal Magic Twitter. Where normal
Why did our opponent put this spell on the stack into our 3 known counterspells?
I don't know.
They're just like, I'm going to try and work through these.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I do think that was their plan. Oh, I just want to play Land Phantom now.
Yeah, I love it.
And then they just take roughly a quadrillion damage.
Uh-huh.
All right. Who says Red Black's a bad matchup? For the record, I do. I say that. So, okay, I think we should
But you said it was close.
I do think it's close. So I want to put in all this stuff.
You see, that's a great question.
What should we board out, do you think? I think it's possible that, like... Well, I think Skyclay's probably bad, right?
Agreed.
I mean, I guess I like the Exile Shieldred, but, like... I also think that's rarely going to work out that way. And then I think possibly, like, Slip Out the back is actually bad, although possibly it's good. What I dislike about it is that, like... When against Thoughtsy's decks, having narrow cards in your hand is usually not a great recipe for success, you know? And this card's pretty narrow. So, like, I sort of think we should cut this, and then I think Shacklegeist is our worst creature. We should... Oh, no, wait. Oh, wait, don't people cut some Supreme Phantoms in this matchup? Wait, that's definitely a thing. Is cutting Supreme Phantom reasonable for you? Do you think, Greg?
Because
it's bad individually, is the point.
Yeah. I mean, so is Shacklegeist, though.
Yeah, you want to cut some sort of split?
No, I think I like cutting Supreme Phantom.
Okay, so you want to cut, like, 3 Supremes?
Yeah, I guess so.
I want to put in Destroy Evil, too.
I kind of want some Supremes.
Okay. What would you like to cut?
Over Shacklegeist, though maybe that's insane.
So you want some sort of split? I mean, this card is bad at multiples. Like, this is kind of sane.
Well, I kind of want 2/2, but maybe I'm being too cowardly.
I think that's too cowardly. I think 3/1.
Okay, fine. 3/1.
I don't think Turning Curious makes that much sense. I'm not a spirit scientist, so it's hard for me to be confident. But I just think I don't know. Red black is just as capable as losing to spirit to like the like nut draw, the like one drop curious guy side snare draw as anyone else's, right? Like I know that maybe they're better at like cleaning it up or killing it later, but I just think like even if you only get one card off curious, you're not even that sad. Mm-mm. Also, I kept this hand without consulting you, Greg.
You're good.
Mm-mm. The RC winner did cut all his curious sessions with red black on the draw. Interesting. I mean, maybe that's right. I am certainly not confident that I'm playing spirits optimally or sideboarding with it optimally. I'm more just trying to try out the deck because I think it's I don't know had some good results and maybe well positioned right now and kind of just get a feel for it, like kick the tires as it were. This is a me kicking the tires stream.
Nice. That might be the beeping. The tires.
Oh, the tires. Gotcha. That makes sense. Also, Exact, I appreciate you calling him Billy Krugs, but I usually call him Willie K. Should I lofty dial this?
I think so.
Yeah. The thing about Willie K is that he's really well known for his love of soilgers.
He is really well known for that. And Chipotle. Honestly, two things I love.
Honestly, one thing I love. I think I should go land go.
Agreed.
It's fine. Please, no one pay attention to the wedding announcement in my hand.
What wedding announcement in your hand?
That is annoying.
That is annoying. I think we need to quell it.
Okay. What could possibly go wrong?
I don't know what 2-drop I'm afraid of.
Well, probably a kill spell on Queller. But
yeah.
I mean, if they don't have that, it's definitely fine. Alright, well I think we just attack and start getting down these rattle chains.
Yep.
I like that they can't kill the Queller due to rattle chains.
Me too. I don't like that we're losing the race.
We'll be winning it soon enough, Greg. We'll be winning it soon enough. I wouldn't stress out about us losing the race. Greg, what do you think is more likely, us losing the race or me timing out? I want to cast Rattle Chains on their end step, I think.
Okay.
Oh god, are they looting into Fatal Push? That would be very, very, very bad.
Ooh.
Okay, well now we're badly losing.
Really badly losing.
I mean, maybe we should have done nothing at their end step. It's just that seemed pretty bad to me. I don't know. Because obviously if they kill the chains response, I'm not that sad. I'm only sad if they also kill the Spell Queller, but I don't know. I guess let's play Wedding Announcement. Because I feel like at this point, if we sit around holding a counter magic, we'll just lose. So we
okay, yeah, play it. Man, I am very tired. It turns out hanging out with a 3-year-old all day will do that to you.
I don't think I believe that, Greg.
Well, really, it's because I woke up when the 3-year-old woke up, which was 7:20 a.m.
I mean, did you also go to bed?
I went to bed at a pretty reasonable time, but like not, I went to bed at like 1.
Would you say that the average 3-year-old is about as old as the number of numbers between 11 and 17?
Yes. Notably, I am you're starting to fall asleep. Notably, I am visiting my nieces right now who are 1 and 3.
Sorry, could you rephrase that using more of a commonly said stream bit?
Currently, I'm visiting my nieces right now who are both Pisces. Wait, what's the stream fit?
I was going for famously.
Oh, famously. Sorry. I see.
Okay,
Are
so
my nieces cuter than your nephew? Yes, my nieces are omega cute.
I'm betting on that guy's nephew.
What?
Oh wait, it was
Have
Azar's.
you
Never mind. I'm
have
betting
you
on Greg's
seen my
nieces.
nieces?
Yeah. See,
3-year-olds are a bit like Charmeleon.
the thing is I would say that this is gonna be an insane comment. So bear with me.
Yeah.
Are you psychologically prepared for my insane comment, Greg?
No, but hit me with it anyway.
I don't really find humans to be very cute as a
That is
set.
insane.
I much prefer animals. Fatal push on the human token. Well, that does punish this block.
I mean, you could Geistlight Snare it.
I mean,
For one.
I think I should. Yeah.
Yeah. There's like a non-zero chance that the 3-year-old will come say hello on Friday's stream, but she will also be invisible.
Nice. Would you say that the average would you say the invisibility makes her more or less cute?
Less.
I see. What if so you're saying not much of the cuteness comes from auditory factors?
Good point, good point, good point. The same amount of cuteness.
All right, I'm going to play Rattle Chains.
Okay.
It's just a kind of a classic spells on board angle. I mean, we're not
Yeah.
actually hideously losing. We are regularly
Only
losing.
normal losing.
Yeah, I think I should just pass.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. I mean, it's pretty hard to see how we lose the game from here, to be honest. I mean, we're just going to immediately draw Curious Obsession, play it on our Rattle Chains, it will stick, we'll attack them, we'll draw a card, that card will be the Lord, and then we'll have won. Or it'll be Wedding Announcement. That's also acceptable.
Or one of Lord.
Yeah, I mean, don't most of your plans revolve around drawing the One of Lord?
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess I should block this. And I guess I
You
have to
must
chump
block.
this.
Yeah.
Well, then those are the blocks. I mean, I can't even double block it, so...
Yep.
Invisibility is generally pretty cute, IMO. Yeah, that's fair. So, the weird part about kids is that they're actually just tiny adults. Think about that. Anyway,
I appreciate the
Should I attack for 3 or should I just pass?
I kind of think yes.
Alright.
I don't
What?
have a great argument, but I kind of feel like
Well,
we gotta make some progress.
We're currently in the Misery Shadow Abyss. So,
Yes.
an adult? Yeah, I don't know. What I would say is, I'm not sure how many adults live in my household. Oh, it's definitely opening up to dying to push, but like we're really far behind. We can't beat a lot. Like, I'm not
we
really.
definitely can't beat Fatal Push. I'm not sure we could beat 3, flesh and blood cards.
Well, I think we could maybe top deck to Tilda while they have nothing.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about Catilda.
That's my plan. It's not a great plan.
Yeah, RMF, that's why I was saying I don't think we could beat them with flesh and blood cards.
Mm-mm.
You're an adult if you can play the PT, so I'm not an adult.
Yeah, I mean, famously, I'm not allowed to play this current PT.
Yeah, me neither.
So therefore, I'm not an adult, I suppose. Okay, I'm going to concede.
Nice.
All right, so on the play, do you want to change anything?
Well, I guess we want to keep the Curious Obsessions in.
Yeah. So our flawless 3-1 split remains.
Phantom's probably a little better.
Yeah, but I think Shackleguy's tapping stuff might be important on occasion.
That's true. It's good against creature lands. I like that it doesn't get stomped though. It's flawless. Run it back.
I think we should run it back.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Easy sneeps. Spirits is
Something,
nice.
something, something didn't come here to mulligan this one.
Well, don't worry. We might have the classic choice of do we jam it onto.
Into the push.
Yeah, like if they play untapped Swamp Go, we maybe should play Shacklegeist.
Yeah.
Like this right here. Who's talking in the background? Oh, that's my co-host. He's currently invisible.
Oh yeah. Usually I'm there when we stream, but for this week I will not be there. My name's Greg, and this is Andrew. We're SystemMagic.
Yeah, I'm System and he's Magic or something.
Usually. Sometimes we reverse it.
All right, it's fine. Now we can just put Curious Special on the Mutavault. Oh. Or you put Catilda into play.
I love putting Catilda into play.
What's great about Catilda is that
she has protection from vampires.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty relevant, to be honest. Ooh. That
is
not
good for our opponent.
All right. I'm not sure if I should play Maz Wanderer, though.
I don't want to.
All right, but I would like to play a Gonjo and fire up the Mutavault.
That's fine.
Like, I know it could lose equity if we draw the right stuff, but I just like paying 1 mana for 3 damage, you know?
Well, yeah, I guess 2 and we gain an extra life.
But yeah, I just like putting ourselves like way ahead in the race, basically. Seems like a flavor fail that you control a spirit vampire. What do you mean? It's the Catilda is teaming up with the spirits of her enemies to defeat them? That seems like a flavor win.
Good point.
All right. We're 3-1, playing our last match of this Blue-White Spirits League, playing for the 4-1, falling back on the People's Trophy. Having a good chill night post the RC with chat.
Nice.
What did we lose to? We lost the blue-white control. Small blue-white control. Small blue-white control.
Our opponent is 4-0.
I think I'm going to mulligan this, right?
We are on the draw.
But is our hand even good if we hit?
No, you should mulligan.
Well, this seems like a keep.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not great, but like, it seems definitely good enough. And I took Skyclave, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Like, that makes our hand have like a really coherent plan.
Ooh, great question. What would we play at an RCQ this weekend? Andrew, what are you going to be playing at your RCQ this weekend?
I'm going to play Splinter Twin at my RCQ, by which I mean the new combo deck. The like Archfiend of the Dross combo deck. So clearly that's what I would play because it is what I am playing. But if I weren't going to play that, I would play Stock Green. And if I weren't going to play that, then I don't know.
If you want the list, you can go back and watch the VOD of this stream where Andrew shows his list at the beginning. I would say you could go watch it on YouTube, but this video won't be on YouTube for a few days.
It will be on YouTube eventually. Also, thanks for the follow.
Yeah.
All right, so I was wondering about this situation. I assume we should not slip their Wanderer out the back, right?
I mean, it's too late. You had to do it already, but...
Oh, shit. Okay, well, then I guess I'm not doing it. Yeah, sorry. I think I don't think that I should have, but I'm not 100%
I don't think so
sure.
either.
I really, really don't like that their guy keeps a counter, you know?
Yeah.
All right, Shacklegeist. sometimes known as the ghostest with the mostest.
I kind of think we should have slipped out there, guy.
Maybe we should have, yeah.
In response to physically
Yeah,
curious.
sorry I just played too quickly. I guess maybe you're right. Also, I don't really understand the comment this match was the worst match of Magic. I think Spirit's mirrors are actually usually quite interesting. Although we're going to lose this one now.
Yeah. Like, if their thing was just a 2/2 flyer, everything would be totally fine.
I guess we just pass?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Maybe we just should have countered it. I don't know. We could beat 5 lands, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Superfly. The problem with the argument you're making is against Rakdos Sack, they're not going to combo you. Or rather, they're going to employ the backup combo of 4 lands plus Archfiend to the Dross.
That's a good backup combo.
So, like the comment, their combo doesn't really work. My response is like, yeah, so what? Yeah, let's concede.
Agreed.
All right, so I think we should board in a lot of cheap cards.
Okay. What about that other card that costs 2?
I do not think this is a Gappa Ghoul matchup.
I can't quite see it because it's sideways, you know?
I think Catilda might be good, though.
Oh, Catilda makes a lot of sense, even though it costs a bunch.
Well, but at least you can flashback if it gets countered, right? So it's not training as
Yeah,
poorly.
yeah. Is Spell Queller bad because it costs too much?
Well, but we're on the play. I'm not sure Spell Queller is bad on the play. I guess I'm not sure what's bad on the play.
I want to cut... Oh yeah, wait, definitely those.
I mean, maybe. Like, they're not that bad, but they're not that good either. What else goes, though?
You could cut Lofty Denial. It's a little awkward.
Oh, that's pretty reasonable, actually. Although countering, like, their 3-drops a pretty big game. Yeah, I guess I'm down to shave this card. Like, you're proposing, like, this configuration?
I mean, we need one more cut, but...
Oh, you're proposing this configuration? Just, like, 4...
That is what I was proposing, yeah.
Okay, I'm down. Let's jam it.
Okay.
Okay, I want to keep this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, I think that the combo red black deck is going to be a lot better against Sack for like many reasons than the normal one. But definitely one of them is they just have 4 frickin' Archfiends, and Archfiend is just much, much, much better than Children in the matchup, and it's not close.
Which Sailor are you going to play, left or right?
I don't know, Greg. Which one would you like to play?
I'm leaning right.
All right, I'm down.
Okay.
Would you like it if I asked you that, then immediately played left Sailor?
It would have been a power play.
Well, see, the thing about left Sailor is that much like left Shark, that's kind of the derpy one, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure what I'm going to flash in on their turn here. But I sure am going to flash in something. Okay, so I'm going to respond to this with Rattle Chains.
I like that.
And that kind of destroys them, actually, right? Because now, like, if they attack, well, we'll just block.
Right. If they don't attack, they lose the Curious Obsession.
Yeah, but like, okay, we just easily 2-for-1 them. I mean, that can't be bad. And if we draw a land, we slam Catilda. Ooh! I'm curious. Are you
Yeah, I love it.
curious?
Yep. Also, I'd like to put the snare in their hand, 100%.
It does seem pretty likely, yeah.
1,000,000%.
Okay, a million's a little high. All right, well, we don't have any lands, but we do have a Curious Obsession. So, what if they have Solitude plus a Fem here? That would be bad for us. This is also kind of bad for us. I mean, I guess we got a card out of the Curious Obsession, so like, it's kind of whatever. But ooh, all right. You want to play Supreme Phantom and pass?
Yeah. We could play the Sailor because we know they have the counter.
Oh, sorry. Did we want to do that? I don't think we did. Wait, so do you want me to play Sailor now?
Kinda, yeah.
Wait, did I... Well, I was thinking that, like... Sorry. Maybe that was too quick. I was thinking that, like, we might want to exchange our Sailor for the counter unless you pay 3 thing. But maybe that's untrue. It's just, like, our hand is so expensive. Right, like, you're saying, like, we're kind of giving our opponent the option to make an exchange that we're not sure we want to make, I guess?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, now I guess
I think I would have double blocked if I could, right?
Well, definitely yes, but...
And hey, ConnorMan11, thanks for the raid! Welcome to SystemMagic, everyone. We're SystemMagic. My name's Greg. I'm invisible right now because I'm from another location, but the person you can see is Andrew. Oh, yeah, thanks.
Yeah, please refer to me only as the person you can see. Wait. Okay, I have a question. What happens if I slam Catilda?
It's a good question. Because we could also put Curious Obsession in a hole.
Right, but so if I slam Catilda... Well, I could also put Supreme Phantom in a hole.
True.
And then I could just, like, block with Mutavault.
I think I like... So if you slam Catilda, it's a 2/2 that can become a 3/3.
Well, no. It'll be a 3/3 to start with, right? Because we'll control 2 spirits. +1/+1 from this is 3/3.
Oh, right. Okay.
So if we animate Mutavault, it becomes a 4/4.
Okay.
But I'm not sure that's better than just like killing Supreme Phantom and blocking their thing with our 3/3 Mutavault. Right?
Okay, slam it. I love it.
Wait, slam what?
Catilda.
Wait. I think I might be wrong.
Oh, you want to...
So wait. Why? Like, okay, I guess sell me.
So wait, what do you want a portable hole?
Supreme Phantom.
And then you want to chump block the 3/3?
No.
Oh, you want to double block that? You want to block?
I want a single block with just 3/3 Mutavault.
Oh, you're right. That's very smart.
So, like, it's very bad if they kill our Supreme Phantom, but it's very good against anything that's not that.
And how many kill spells do they have?
Probably very few. I guess also bad if they play a new Phantom, but, like...
They only have 1 card. I think I like your line.
It's just that we also don't need the Mutavault. Like, the Mutavault's not actually doing anything for us, right?
Yeah.
And then I just play this tapped.
Yeah.
And then I guess I can attack for 1. I'm not blocking.
Yeah.
I guess, hold on. If they played a Lord, would we double block then? I guess we probably would, right?
I think so, yeah.
So that's probably not worth it. Okay. Yeah, it is true that using the portable while they're tapped out does kind of make sense. Okay, so they're going to re-get their Phantom here, or they're going to kill my Phantom, one of the two. I guess kill mine, because they re-get theirs. That's weird, because now I can double block, and I think I'm going to, right? I mean, I get they could blow me out 100 ways, but like...
Yeah.
Oh, they want to play around Rattle Chains? Chat, that makes sense. That makes sense if they're trying to play around Chains here, yeah. But, I mean, it just is a lot better for me. Like... I know they get to trade their thing for my Lord, but like the Mutavault lives even after it shrinks. So It's just a pretty reasonable exchange. Yeah, I don't know if they should have respected the chains here. Oh, and thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Ruben Luna is what I think that says.
Oh, and we get a 1/1. Nice.
Yeah, not sure how relevant the one is, but we certainly get one. Okay, Slam Catilda time.
Yep. I mean, it is a spirit. No, it's an illusion. Dang.
It's an illusion, yeah. Oh, that's cool if true. Anyone who loses or beats me in a league is welcome to subscribe to my channel. And by my channel, I mean SystemMagic, which is also Greg's channel.
My
or if you
channel
prefer,
too.
maybe it's just 50% each of our channels. It's kind of debatable.
Yeah. I think it's at least 60% my channel.
Wow, Greg hitting you. I think it's at least 60% my channel. What percentage would you say it is precisely, Greg? You know how I love precision.
63%.
All right, I'll take my 37%. Yeah, AZAC's
No,
definitely.
AZAC's, it is 0% your channel. Get out of here.
Okay, I'm gonna slam Catilda again, I guess.
I guess so, yeah.
I mean, if any of these Catildas stick, they will beat our opponent. Like, obviously, if our opponent keeps having Skyclaves, that's very bad, but they could just not. Alright, so I can animate Mutavault to make Catilda a 2/2 and bounce off the flyer and gain 2. Is that a good play?
So what could punish us there? Something like Rattlechain's Phantom? Rattlechain's another Lord?
Yeah, but that's like extremely unlikely, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they could like slip out the back of the Mutavault so the Catilda dies or something. But I sort of think we should just still do it.
I kind of want to not block.
Why?
Because why did they make this attack?
They missed it. It's pretty easy to miss.
I don't know. They're 4-0. They're playing this deck. Like.
But just like.
We just lose if it works. If they get us.
I mean, do we?
I guess not. We can flash the Catilda back onto the 1/1.
Well, also we can just like play Shacklegeist and pass with 3/3 Mutavaults and play.
Okay, fine. Do it.
I also just think we have to discussion about how missable this is. I just think it's very missable is the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, well we did get destroyed immediately. I mean, I think we should play Shacklegeist now. Wait, but I also think we're just fine.
Yeah.
Like, are we losing here? It's definitely not clear that we're losing. Okay, chat, we're not allowed to say the opponent had it all when we played into the thing that they had and we could have played around it. That's like, you can't do that. I mean, I want to animate Mutavault and try to double block, I think. Like, I know it delays Catilda flashback, but our hand is just all gas. What do you think, Greg?
Yeah. Well, they're not giving us the option.
I mean, if they attack with just Supreme Phantom, I want to block the Shacklegeist. That's not very interesting, I think.
Yeah.
All right, our opponent has correctly realized that they do not have good attacks. All right, our opponent is now making the attack of everybody. Okay, well, I want to animate Mutavault and block, I think. Okay. Oh, thanks for the raise, Darkest Mage. Really appreciate that.
Hey, Darkest Mage! Welcome to the stream! My name's Greg. I'm invisible right now, but I'm normally there as a host.
I believe that is MJ, who I do know from,
nice.
I don't know, being a Michigan-associated person. But anyway, let's block, I think.
I like it. Okay, well now things are very good.
All right, so I guess we should attack for 1 with the illusion token and pass.
For 3? Wait, why not attack for 5?
Because I want to hold up Spell Queller.
Attack for 5 with Shacklegeist and the 3/3.
Oh, I see. You mean both are things. Well, I guess because we're at 17 and they're at 16. We're at 7 and they're at 16, so trading 2 for 1 doesn't seem great for me.
Wait, but if we attack for 5, they're at 11.
And then they hit us back down to 6. You might be right. And I guess they flush
the
the
reason to not attack is Spell Queller.
I think if they spell Queller, we just quell their Queller.
I know.
Okay, let's bash. I think you're right.
Okay.
Notably, one of the numbers between 11 and 17. Who can say for sure if it's a number between 11 and 17 or not? Yeah, for those who just came over to the stream, there's a lot of extreme nonsense going on in this particular stream. But, just roll with it. It'll make sense eventually. Or it won't.
Unlike our other streams.
Okay, I'm going to quell this because it's anything.
Yeah. The nonsense command was officially replaced by the nonsense emote, which you can only have if you subscribe.
The nonsense emote is great.
I want you to know that under SystemMagic's frequently used emotes, nonsense is the most frequently used, and strategy doesn't even make the cut.
Wow, that is savage, I gotta say. Real beat for the strategy gamers in the audience.
I'll use some strategies.
Would you say that that's because of poor strategy on the strategy most part? Do we flash back a Tilda on the illusion here?
How much damage is it?
Wait, they have no cards in hand. It's definitely...
I know.
I mean, it's enough. It's +2/+.
Can we flash it back on the Queller?
Oh.
This is more damage?
Yes. That's good. I mean, it's pretty all in, though.
Yeah, but I think it's fine.
Yeah, okay, I'm in. It's more damage for, many reasons. Yes, the answer to the question, do we slam Tilda here, is I think just yes. I mean, it's bad if they top deck their third Skyclave or whatever, but just, it seems very good on average. Okay, so now we're going to game 3 on the draw. And, okay, based on these games, watching our opponent cast this card on the draw over and over again, I think maybe boarding it on the draw is right. What do you think? This issue where, you play a 1-drop, you put this on it, and then just, Rattle Chains gets you, seems pretty concerning to me.
Yeah. And I kind of like Skyclave.
Well, right. I think we should board these out, board in Skyclaves on the draw, right? And then board back in some Lofty Denials, maybe? Sure. Set up this way. I mean, it's a little weird because counterspells are also better on the play, but, having Lofty Denials when you expect to be behind is, kind of incoherent. But I also don't really
how much we just raised our curve, but...
Well, I'm open to something weird like this. But that's maybe insane.
We could bring in Slip Out the Back. We saw a ton of kill spells.
Actually, that also that makes some sense because it also stops their Curious Obsessions as we certainly didn't F6 through in game 1.
Yeah.
So,
hey, that's really, really awesome. Thanks for the comment. Benji Vera 7. We really appreciate it. That's awesome. Glad you won at your local RCQ.
Yeah, that's great to hear. Yeah, truly comments like that give Invisible Greg slightly more substance, but not so much that you can actually see him. Just a little more though.
Yeah, I was gonna say look closely. You might see me starting to materialize in the back.
All right, I want to keep this hint.
I want to keep this too.
I mean, I think our hand is pretty mid, if I'm being honest, just because, I don't know, I think 1-drop creatures are good, but obviously it's not a mulligan. I think it's very funny how good Shadow-Geist is at blocking in this matchup, by the way.
It is very funny.
Shadow, how many times, Oh wait, let me rephrase my question. What percentage of the total number of times in the history of Magic that Shadow Dice has blocked do you think occurred in the Spirit's Mirror?
Wow. Um, we are not planning on streaming Gruul, guys, to be honest. We are not very excited about it at the moment.
Yeah, I could see doing it, but I do admit that mostly I stream decks that I am interested in / I think might be good, and I'm just not sure Gruul's good, even though I understand how to had a good performance this weekend. Um, so that's like the main limitation to that. I wouldn't count it out. Obviously, the new lists have some innovation and like maybe are worth giving a shot to, but don't hold your breath. Uh, that's my response. Oh, and thanks for the follow. Zero busy hands. That's what I think that says. All right.
Confidence, Andrew. Confidence.
Well, now I want to pass and tap their guy. I think.
Yeah, I love that.
Mm. Oh, and also thanks for the follow from. I'm not going to attempt to say that. Sorry. You'll just have to live with that. You'll have to live by being mysterious.
Wait, if they Queller, we can counter Queller with Snare.
Yeah, when you say it plays around Queller, I don't really understand that comment because I think I'd actively want them to Queller right now, right? Yeah. Oh, wow. Lots of follows going in. Thank you, Renek Cora. Really appreciate everyone coming over and giving the SystemMagic stream a nice follow. If you really enjoy just completely unhinged discussions on your Magic the Gathering streams and also really high quality of play, then this is a good stream for you. But really
Well,
more
they
of the
do
first...
have Wanderer on the table. That is a good point.
The Demon combo deck will be streamed as soon as it is playable on Modo. Okay, I guess we got punished. I did not foresee the Wanderer. Sorry, the
we didn't think about that. Yeah.
Okay, I screwed it up. Sorry, chat. I mean, I'm definitely still gonna do it because I want to cash in my mana. I am shocked our opponent extended a real counterspell instead of just expending the Mausoleum Wanderer.
Yeah.
Because, like, okay, now I think I'm gonna take this, and if we draw planes, we just like win, right?
Wait, do we want to block? Because if we draw planes, we just win either way. No, I guess we'd hit the Queller.
We hit the Queller and get back our Special Sailor, and then we tap their guy. Yeah, I wanna take it.
Okay, yeah, let it through.
Yeah. The list is eight. The mono green Cabal, which is me, Bobby, and Azax, worked very hard on list. Okay, I've learned a valuable lesson. Let's main phase this.
Okay.
I mean, I know we're losing, but I think we actually can win this game.
I agree.
Yeah, chat. I want anyone out there who's interested in mono green related nonsense to know that we had a group chat for mono green where more or less all we did was debate mono green sideboard plans.
Oh no, we're in trouble.
Yeah, this is very, 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 very bad. Someone describe it as omega bad. But if they have nothing and we draw planes, I think we still could maybe win. Like, if we need their hand to be like 2 lands though, and we need our top card to be planes.
Yeah.
But...
Okay.
All right, so it's now that I must ask a question. Is Skyclave better than Catilda? I guess I assume it is.
I mean, they just have Shacklegeist, right?
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Do you think we should target the Shacklegeist if this resolves?
Okay, we're dead.
Yep, good beats. All right, well, going an unimpressive 3-2 with Blue White Spirits, I honestly think I could have played it better. I don't think
I think that was actually a pretty impressive 3-2, given that I think, like, a lot of the games we lost, I felt like if we practiced this deck a bit, we would win. Like,
Yeah, I agree. I think Spirits is in a pretty good place in the format. Still not sure this card is remotely playable on the sideboard, to be honest. We did not board it in a single time. Oh no, we did. We boarded
I
against
mean,
Blue-White, I guess, but I still don't know if this card is at all worth the slots. But yeah, I do think Spirits is in a pretty good place right now. Had a good run with the RC. Generally, pretty impressive deck. I don't know. Any parting thoughts here, Greg, as we kind of finish out the stream?
any thoughts on what you would switch it out for?
I'd be interested in trying to find an anti-control card that is a more impactful top deck. Is probably my feedback. Right, like
Okay.
I'm boarding this card primarily in against control decks, and I would ideally like a card that when I draw it on turn, a bajillion against control is good instead of being kind of a blank. Because you're already playing a deck that kind of needs to curve out and kind of needs to get some guys down before a lot of your cards are active. So I'm just not sure that more cards of that general description are where it's at in some sense.
That
But
makes a ton of sense.
yeah, that's my opinion. As for exactly what that card is, I think there's kind of a variety of options. I'm not exactly sure what the best one would be, but yeah, that's what I would want. Um, yeah, and we will be back tomorrow with some limited question mark.
Limited at 2 p.m. tomorrow. So just 13 hours from now, we'll be back for some limited. So get excited. Huge shout out to
Darkest
Darkest
Mage,
Mage
also known
and
as Michael
Connorman for the
Jacobs.
raids. We really appreciate it. If you sticked around for from their stream, thanks so much for joining us. We hope you'll come back. We stream quite a lot on this channel, pretty much every weekday, either late at night or midday, depending on the day, alternating limited and constructed. Yeah, Andrew, do you want to tackle this Rakdos sacrifice question, and then we'll close out?
I think you should not play. I think you should not do that. Is my feedback. Don't play Lady of the Veil in that deck. That's not considerable. If you were to cut Fables, you just because you can't access them or whatever. I would just either just have less 3-drops, or maybe I consider playing the version of the deck with Voldaren Thrill Seeker. I would never consider playing 3-mana Lily. I don't think there's much synergy with the deck. Yeah. Anyway, sorry to cover that really quick. I would also not board out Wander against anything. And I don't know if I ever board out Spellcaller, but I can imagine it. But I'm still not sure. I think a lot of Spirits is like building a house of cards and then hoping you kill your opponent before the house comes crashing down. And Spellcaller is just an integral part of that house of cards, is kind of the way I would describe it. But anyway.
Sweet. So that's the end of our Spirits stream. Thanks for putting up with me being invisible. There's going to be a lot more of that in the next 2 days. So thanks for putting up with that. But Andrew, thanks so much for doing everything on that end. And yeah, this video will go up on YouTube a little later than normal, but it'll be there. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel, and let us know in the chat how you feel about Invisible Greg as compared to Visible Greg. And if you're watching on Twitch, we're going to send you off in a raid to a stream called Llamacorn, who is having a birthday stream and playing some Magic the Gathering. And so we're going to send you over there and wish Llamacorn a happy birthday. And yeah, thanks for watching. We hope you'll come back, and see you soon. So, all right. Yeah. Andrew, can you do the thing if you haven't done it already?
Yes, I'm going to do the thing. SystemMagic out.